Hello survivors! Welcome to the stream! How are we doing today, guys? How's your Thursdays? I forgot it was Thursday, thanks for the reminder. You know, how I remember what day of the week it is based on when I stream. Sometimes it can mess me up because I think I've told this story in the past. In my area, trash gets picked up from basically all the streets around my area on a Friday, so tomorrow, right? But there have been a couple of circumstances where it's been a Tuesday and I've been like, damn, I need to quickly get the trash out because I streamed the Monday, and in my head it's you know. Yeah, no. That has happened a couple of times. Thank you very much for tuning in, go guys. Who we got first? Psycho Agenda. Can I get first? Just. You beat the great Keith Greathouse. He puts the great in Great House. Yeah. Keith is generally first. He is pretty good at it. But still top 3. Still good. What's up, Queen Phoenix, as well? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. You are the top 3 commenters on the stream today. Appreciate it. What's up, Hot Lips? Psycho as well. Yeah, Psycho. Yeah. Yeah. Today is Thursday. It is, of course, Thursday. Of course, yes. You can get first, yes. What's up, Noah? How's it going, bruv? Weekly stream, happy dance. Yeah, I get to open stuff. I love Thursday streams. I'm going for 3 times splash damage weapons today. Hopefully I can get a splash damage weapon for Sandy. That'd be quite an upgrade, honestly. Even if it was only to proc once out of her 4 attacks on a rush, it would just be quite a big, significant boost in damage, I think. Yeah, what's up, Luna? I do not speak. I'm going to say Espanol. Nada. I speak English, so if you wouldn't mind speaking English in my chat, it would be greatly appreciated. What's up, Ketty? Thank you very much for tuning in as well. I hope you're all having a good Thursday, though, guys. I hope you're doing good. Gotta get my old survivors in the training camps. Yeah, we'll just put it in here. It doesn't matter too much. I've got one of my camps up to like 30 days, and it's because it's doing 4-star characters. I'm just dumping a lot of my survivors in there right now. It costs 11,000 coins to skip that. I do not want to misclick there. Do not want to misclick, but that would be bad. No gold rims. No gold rims. Mad. I am actually mad. What romance we got? We've got this Cracked Skulls one resetting. I don't think I've got any voodoo doll babies. So we'll catch up with that in a sec. I'm just gonna hit that wall map again. I think I need fire starters. So we'll just try and get. I'm running out of drop leads. I might have run out of drop leads except the ones down the bottom. Looks like it. I'm on to the medium bonus leads. Who else we got? What's up, Mike? Thanks for tuning in. Or MIC. What's up, K1 Williams? Hello. Balasori, how's it going, and what were your thoughts on Blitzwell? Was it good experience? What changes are you planning with teams so we can roll? I can't really change teams. Haven't had much. I mean, I've maxed out a Dante. That's the only change that I could possibly make. That's the only possible change I can make. But I'd have to swap out someone like Tyrese or Sandy for Dante. But he's pretty tanky. In terms of scoring points, it wasn't too bad. Time investment seemed to be around the same right now as it was in the S-Class era, but I think it's going to get worse because defenses are initially going to be like much quicker, going to be stronger with Mythics, because something that always happened in S-Class 6-star, basically every era, is free-to-play didn't really get a good opportunity to make a good defense team because the focus always should have been on attack as a free-to-play because you've got limited characters you can work towards, that sort of thing. But with Mythics, you actually get a reasonable amount of good defensive characters off the get-go, so you can actually make a pretty decent defense team straight away. Like, I've got a pretty decent defense team. I was actually having to drop my team so that factions could finish us, or, you know, wasn't having to repair at all. My defense team, obviously Zeke does help, but I haven't leveled him up at all. And I don't think his leader skill at this moment in time is that powerful. It might be down the line with the defense down block, but you know, I think he's just as powerful as Magna, for instance, right this second. But overall, the war experience was okay. I'm just frustrated. Like, if I'm frustrated with one part of the game, it leaks into a lot of other stuff. That's kind of how it works. I was transferred into a different region without notice. Does anyone know why? It depends on what the region is called. What's the region name? I want some jewels today, if that's cool. I mean, I can. I've got the same attack team that I used in war, but can do. What is the best mythic defense team? Strangely enough, some of the best mythic defense teams have some S classes like mixed in. Like, a couple of the S class seem to not be working properly. Like, but particularly Connor, he seems to block multi-hit attacks. Like, if you hit Connor and it hits his is it tenacity? If it hits his tenacity where it doesn't take him out, the extra hits on people's rushes just don't actually occur, and he hasn't got like a stun on defense weapon or anything. Like Sandy, numerous times I do multi-hits. Sandy would get to her second attack on her 4-hit rush, hit Connor, take him down to like 20% HP, and just stop attacking. Just not attack anymore. That happened quite a few times. But generally it's just going to be power right now. Basically, you could put any team in your defense team. As long as they've got a lot of stats, just heavily leveled up, they will do pretty good. Maxed out on them, hoping they help the defense. Okay, no worries. What's up, Captain War? Welcome to the stream. I missed it because of school. No worries, Keith. It's all good. The Mythic War was crazy. I couldn't kill anyone. I'm kind of fortunate. I put a lot of my resources for my damage dealers. Like, I've got Sandy and Tyrese. My one was like, I would wreck someone really quick, like one or two turns. Well, 1 to 3 turns because of the command, but generally the first turn, third turn, or I just flee. Like, I just instantly know I'm not going to win and just quickly get out. So my wars are really quick. Like, if my initial like explosions didn't do anything, I just get out because I know I just wasted my time, which is kind of cool. Doesn't waste my time so much, so I can hit quite quickly, whether it be successful or not. It is nice to be successful, but yeah. Yo, what's up, Colton? Welcome to the stream. And also, I love Sandy for farming. Okay, nice, man. Thanks. Did you just put him up? Nice. Yeah, you put him up. Nice. Cheers. I made a stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, Thick. Appreciate it. Also, I saw your comment on my stream. Appreciate that as well. On my war stream. Queen Phoenix, I saw you just retracted a message. I did not see the message, but okay. I didn't see it. What's up, Bio? Thanks for tuning in. Allison, I'm not sure what you're saying, but welcome to the stream. I crafted a splash red weapon first try yesterday. Nice. I do have a splash weapon, but it's the old splash, and the new splash has a slightly better percentage. And Dante is giving Sandy a haircut right now. That's tilting me. Does anyone see that? If they face the same direction, Dante's giving Sandy a haircut. Let me see if I can get him to face the same direction. I've got to kill these guys on the left. We're just going to do this. So when I kill this walker on the far right, sorry, not left, Dante's going to turn around and he's cutting off Sandy's ponytail. It's because of the clipping. The way the clipping works, right, is Sandy has 2 hairstyles, and they will basically have it so that both attach to the same base on her head, so they don't have to replicate half the hair image twice. You know, it's like a shortcut for art generation. And the ponytail is just in the background, but it's the blade's going between the ponytail and the back of her head, so it looks like it's cutting off her ponytail. Please fix. This is important. Please fix. But yeah, I'm jealous. I like the new splash damage weapons. I definitely want one. What is the best trading course to do? I think it's the ones that give the gold rim trainers, whether it be 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star. I think it's light, heavy, and intensive training. My team is bid. I would say to improve your team, the best way to do it is, especially on attack, is to focus on attack damage dealers. I've actually upgraded my Sandy with the steel medals. Now that I see where we can get steel medals from war, I know that we've got. I can see we can get some in the future. I've started using them. I wasn't 100% sure how easy they were to come by. What's the region called? Yeah. It's important. It's important to know what that region's called. It really depends what that region's called, Ketty. What's the region that you've been moved to called? Hey, what's up, TN? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Loose Cannon? Thank you very much for tuning in. Zaps as well. Just came back to the game after. Just came back to the game, and I left when sixes were a thing. There's so much going on now. Yeah, I mean, there's so much going on for everybody. So like, you're not. It's not just you. Massive update just dropped, so it's a lot for even people who were like playing continuously in that tip period. It's just a lot to take in right now. Can be a bit overwhelming, but I think some people are getting into the flow of things, but it still can be quite a lot. My defense team is Jesus, Tanya, Trader, Job, and Mr. Lou. Okay. Yeah, you definitely. You can have 1 or 2 S classes on your defense that do something, interesting, but I don't think you can have too many. I did really well in war in the attacking aspect, but my defense-wise, I struggled. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's better to struggle on defense than it is to struggle on attack, in my opinion, in terms of just frustration and stuff. What's up, GB? Welcome to the stream, man. Jonathan as well. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to run over to the Chinese. Don't do anything too exciting while I'm gone. Enjoy, man, enjoy. What do you get from Chinese? I never used to get this when I was young, but since I've got older, I started getting chow mein quite a lot. Chow mein I like chow mein now, apparently. My defense team. Oh, sorry, I read that one. What's up, Alison? It's English. It's good. Happy Conquest. Yeah, happy Conquest. New stages of Conquest in 45 minutes. I'm going to run through them on my stream. So if you haven't done your current stages of Conquest, guys, make sure you do them. If we go to my Conquest map, you can see we should be at the same stage as me. Pig Farm, stage 7. And Conquest wins 15 out of 15. 42 minutes for the reset. 42 minutes. 42 minutes. Let's get a bit laggy on the old town map. Okay. Let's do this up here. Even though I don't really use these anymore, I might stop doing this map actually, to be honest. What mods do you have as a Sandy? Keep up the great work, enjoying your work. Crit set, just really heavy attack. So like crit set attack damage, crit set attack versus. I think I'm doing attack versus alert. I'm not 100% certain. I'm not doing attack versus strong, I don't think, because she already does trait damage, so I don't need it. Stun resist, and then crit multiplier, and then crit chance. I'll show you her mods in just a second. I have a good time. I had a good time with Blitz. The characters have so much depth, many more options as the battle progresses. Yeah, I mean, people said they didn't have much going on, but they do. It's just like they don't do it all by themselves, which is much more preferred. Like no character should be able to realistically, consistently 1 versus 5, and there were characters in the S-Class era that could do that consistently. Even against good attack teams, you know. What's up, Alexander? I gotta tell everyone the what? The mink oof I done did. Grabbed the 350 coin voodoo deal last night, opened the map up and passed out. Oh no. I've been there, man. I've had it where I've fallen asleep with like 2 stages to go on SR. and then woken up halfway through a stage with my tablet just on the side, and then finished the stage to find that obviously SR's finished. This was like in the last 20 minutes, but SR's finished and I'm like an hour in or an hour and a half afterwards. So I complete the stage, but there's two more like stages to go, and you can see it for like half a second, then it's just like this is not available anymore. I've had that happen a couple of times. That was that's not fun. That's no fun, man. That is no fun. I've seen still medals, still haven't figured out what they are for. They're for one of the top tiers. I can show you. I've got Sandy at... Oh, that was a really quick stage. Sandy, I just unlocked 575, so I can nearly get her to completely maxed out. I'm going to do that in the next level up. But you can see this is where it requires... It needs 200... See, this I don't like. This is the only part of the real level up system that I currently don't like. Is you have to do a full upgrade for the last 25 levels. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of reading into this in a bad way, but in terms of what else it could mean, but it's a lot of gear. That's a lot of gear for 25 levels, you know. But those are mods. Yeah, attack versus alert. The reason I went for attack versus alert because I have a really good one, plus 58%, and then we just have all the goodies. I'm pretty happy with Sandy actually. But you get still medals from war going forward. I think only in CRWs. I love 3 times cracking skulls with Negan. All right, you mean the roadmap? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Buttbeak? Signature move stacks with his rush. Sig move stack with his rush. What? What do you mean? Do you mean his passives? Is that what you mean? You wanted me to friendly duel. Moon. I'm just gonna hit you with the win or lose team. Okay. So I'm a little lucky. Just because you has this. But that's my like all or nothing attack. All or nothing. But it was fun in war to use that to a certain extent at least. Oh, I forgot to do this. I wanted to try and get first. Oh well. Oh well. Yo, what's up, Cutty? Hope all's been good. Feeling good? I'm feeling good at the moment. What's up, Seren? Look, I managed to get this strong attack burn stat on a tough weapon just now. You think it's worth keeping? I'm not sure actually. I have 1 or 2. I have 1 or 2. It is quite a lot of burn, right? It's like 9%. It's 9%. That could be really good on a character that is in the same team with someone like Abraham, who's got a lot of attack stats still. I imagine you had this on Andrea on a team with Abraham, and your idea would be to whittle them down for Andrea to just get follow-ups quickly. 10% of Andrea, like just imagine this 10%. 10% of Andrea's damage is going to be really heavy. And then obviously it can get doubled straight away by Abraham. So you could potentially have like a 10k burn first turn. And then whoever you do that against the next turn will have a lot less HP and be much more likely to just be followed up on by Andrea. So yeah. I think it's more long term. I think Abraham is going to get more useful the longer Mythic era goes on. I think initially he's not as useful like as other powerful characters, but I think characters like Tyrese and stuff will start to fall off unless you put lots of resources into them. Like especially his rush. I'm going to start upgrading his rush most likely. Because you get an extra huge amounts of percentage basically. What is it? An extra 40% damage on that. And that's just needed. But as you can see, I haven't really spent much of my military supplies, and I've got to really decide where I'm going to use these. And I got tons actually. There was that like that stash. This stash. I got like the 50k. So I'm not sure. Do we get one new pull from that every day? I did see like... And then we have to purchase it maybe. It does say daily though, so maybe we can get the next one for free. How long has that got on it? 1 hour 33 minutes. So maybe it resets in an hour 33 minutes. It'll probably be the same time as these, and I haven't claimed these yet. Damn. So an hour and 33 minutes. We'll see if we get one of those daily. Would be nice. How long is that up for? It's up for 6 days, so you might be able to get one full completion and get 1 silver. I need 6 more fast silver mythics, and then I can get my Ezekiel to tier 4. 6 more, guys. We'll get there eventually. And then I've got to get another 14 for alpha, but oh no, actually not 14, 12. But still, lots. Lots and lots and lots and lots. What's up, TK? Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for tuning in. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Right now. Right now. 65 here. I'm 13th. Like, hit that thumbs up. Oh, yep. We've got a lot of people on the stream. Thank you very much for hitting like so far. If anyone hasn't hit the like, maybe you want to hit the like button. Maybe you want to hit the like button. This is my... I'm not sure if I've got it on an auto like selection. Like a pre-built team. But this is the team I've been using in arenas. There aren't that many mythic defense teams at the moment. But non-mythic defense teams, it blows up pretty quickly. Even mythic defense teams, it does quite well against. Unless they're like heavy tier 5s. Like these are all tier 3s and 4s. There's a two tier 5s in here. The only problem character in this is probably going to be Carl, if he has absolute defense weapon, but is an attack leader, so should be okay. And I'm going to dodge this because of 2 paybacks. I can normalize them, but it's going to be a problem. This one, Guardian Shields. Okay, and the difference in score is not that much. The difference in score is not that much. Please say I saved the team because I can't remember what I built. I think it was basically the Clem team, but I used Sandy instead. So who did I use? I think I used 2 commands. So it was like this. And then I had Sandy. I think I had Rick here. And the reason I used 2 commands is... did I use 2 commands? No, I didn't. I did not. Let me search for MJ. There we go. Sandy needs 1 8% weapon with MJ. But it's generally good enough otherwise. Okay, let me catch up. Kelly as a bodyguard. Yeah, Kelly's awesome. I think Kelly's a really good silver. I've got Welland in my supply depot. Should I get him? Yeah, I think Welland's really good. You're not in Japan any longer. Now in South Korea. Okay. Yo, what's up, Shani? Welcome to the stream. I'm very annoyed by Resurrection Dr. Stevens in Conquest. Yeah, he is pretty tough. How long have you been playing The Walking Dead? Quite a while. New limited choice recruits wheel coming. Is that in news? I guess it is. So I'll check it out in the news section. Why crits it on Sandy and not attack mods? Everything she does is multi-hit, so hitting crits is cool. Yo, what's up, DJ? We got 5 free pulls. Do you think we get a daily pull as well? Or not? What you got on Sandy Weapon? It's just 1535, nothing special. I'm hoping to get a splash damage today. Okay, let's get to attacking. So if I needed to normalize someone, I just would. So this character, for instance. But we're going to command Sandy first. Then I'll just normalize. And then we'll just finish. It's easy against these characters. But against Mythics, it's a little harder.
Feels good.
Little harder.
Sounds good.
This team should be okay. No, Sandy is good. Yeah, I like Sandy a lot. Two more attacks. Did some pulls the other day and I got payback Negan, and now all I need is Zach and then I'll be OP. Yeah. Not so sure about that one. Okay, here's the team. Absolute defense. Absolute defense. Alright. I should have actually normalized him, but he took a lot of damage where he'd be normally quite tanky compared to Negan, so it actually wasn't too bad. You picking up Glenn or Andrew? I like Glenn a lot. What about you guys? I did do a poll on my channel, but it did look like a lot of people were going after Andrea. Just imagine if Sandy, yeah, she's only going to get stronger. That's the great thing about her. This might be enough for top 5 at the end. I got 4 Ezekiel. Is he a good character? He's okay. He's okay. Obviously it depends which Ezekiel you're talking about, but there are very different ones. Going for Glenn for sure. Sitting on 68 out of the 7 out of the heads on a spike, hoping I'll be able to get him nice. I'm not sure how many I've got. I'm safe, I think. Who do you think is the best Mythic Revive tuners? I have Alice and like her a lot. Yeah, she's pretty cool. I don't like her as a leader though. I don't like her as a leader, but I think she's a good character. I'm not like a super fan of her as a leader. Okay, let's have a little look at the news item. This week we are rolling out a new limited edition wheel, Choice Recruits. This all new wheel will feature specific fast fighters and boost the amount of fast silver fighters on your roster. The new Choice Recruits fast wheel will be available for 2 weeks and will have the following 3 fast gold mythic characters as featured fighters: Shiva, Tyrese, and Gator. After your first 120 pulls, the bonus open reward choice box will guarantee one of the featured gold mythics of your choice. Only 120 pulls compared to the 200 for Ezekiel. That is obviously pretty good. And then you get to choose, like say if you had, and let's say you pulled Tyrese and 120 pulls, you could get a second Tyrese, or if you already had the second Tyrese, you could get a second Shiva if you're Prestige 13. That's not too bad, I guess. Choice Recruits Fast will also contain the following non-featured mythic fighters: Dexter, Gabriel, Alice, and Beta. Okay. So I guess the odds of getting them are going to be the same. So like this is Ezekiel. Okay. I'm not sure about Dexter being in there though, because he's part of the event and he's in the museum. Some people might have already picked him up. But anyway, as well as being able to claim random silver mythics in the wheel, the new Choice Recruits Fast wheel also comes with the added bonus of guaranteed fast silver mythic fighters. To accomplish this, a new mission event will be active that rewards you for doing pulls on the new Choice Recruits wheel, which will grant choices between Heath, Maggie, and Vincent. You get, for a 35 pull, you get 3.
Hello, Tree. Hello, everyone.
80, you get, what's that, 5? 6. Okay, 80, you get 6. They haven't done 120. Oh, we got a super chat. Is that a super chat? Thank you so much, Shani. I didn't have my headphones in. Let me replay it. We'll get the lady to say it again for me. I was getting distracted by the post. 1 second, Shani. Sorry about that. Let's replay it. Here we go.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Hello, Tree. Hello, everyone. Let's see how this $5 converts, lol.
What was it, £3.74? That seems about right. Thank you very much for the $5 though, Shani. Appreciate it. Especially appreciate it for doing it through Streamlabs. Thank you so much. Zanku. Up to 200 pulls. You do get a lot of bonus silvers for sure. You do get a lot of bonus silvers. Everybody needs those silvers though. Everybody does. If I didn't have Andrea, I'd go for Glenn, but I do, so I got a right. I mean, you don't have to. It's up to you, man. You got 4 of the mythic. Want to believe. I quite fancy the Yumiko. Nice. She is in supply depot though. I did have my supply depot reset. Nothing. As you can see, five days on the bottom left. Probably going for Yumiko, but it would be nice to get Andrea. Let me see where I'm at. 74. I should be okay. There's 12 days left, so we can get a guaranteed 11 more of the heads on a spike because the cracked skulls roadmap gives us one of each run. Depending on how much you've completed of it, this roadmap gives you, I think, 4 per section. So you get 2 for completing these 2 stages, and then you get this for completing the last stage, and then that lets you do this roadmap, which gives you 2 more right at the end, last stage. So there I'm going to be able to get another 12. So I'm guaranteed to get Glenn right now. If I go I would have to go really ham in 11 days to get a second Dexter or a Yumiko, to be honest. No worries, pizza cake. Enjoy, man. I got another Herschel and Darius, so I can tier 5 them when I can. Nice, nice, no coder. They are part of the mission event. I don't think you need to tier 5 them though as part of the mission event. 120 pulls and you can choose your tune. Pretty much as a bonus on top of whatever you pull, obviously. And you should, you know, if the odds are the same as the this wheel, you've got to, well, I say should, but you've got your odds on to pull something in 120 pulls. That's gold. You could get really unlucky if the odds are the same as this, but you know, you've got a good chance. If you already pulled Andrea from the Conquest launch event, would you get Glenn or Yumiko if you had enough heads on a pike? I already have 2 Dexters too. I like Glenn. I like Glenn a lot. He's a support character that's going to work with basically anybody. I think he's actually going to be reasonable on defense as well. Just 20 AP to self. He's going to work in arenas. You know, long term when you actually have to have like full mythic teams for arenas where it's not going to be able to first turn as easily. I think Glenn's really good. Yo, what's up, Silly Billy? Ahmet as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Your boy's back from the Chinese. Nice. ICB. Didn't you say it already? I'm very annoyed by resurrecting Dr. Stevens in Conquest. I haven't had any real issues with Conquest just yet. But I have put a lot of my resources into my damage dealers so that I can just nuke Conquest stages. Coin your depot once for the stream levels? No, because I don't actually have the resources to buy anything if it pops up. It's just like, nah. I mean, I probably could sell the 6 stars and 5 stars and stuff, but yeah. Yo, what's up, Mr. Sinister? Welcome to the stream. Want to get a Gator Z. I understand, GB man, I understand. I'm only 9 away from getting him, okay. Did you see my Princess team lock? Can turn most teams with it. Did you just attack me with it? No. I did, but I missed it, sorry. It's all good. This is what I've been using on pretty much every Conquest stage so far. That team. Because you can command rush Tyrese every stage, obliterate the wave, and then you can command rush him the next turn. Like he gets his turn fresh at the beginning of like a wave. Like he hasn't been commanded. At 70 heads on spikes, I should be good to get the last 30 for Andrew, right? Was it 11 plus 16? I mean, you're going to get 27 just from the events, just from the roadmaps. So you need to get 3 from other sources. And I think if you come top 50 in here, oops. If you come top 50 here, that's 4. So as long as you come top 50, well, I mean, even if you come top 125 twice, and there's going to be a few solo level ups between now and the end, you should be fine, man. There's news on Maggie's stash. Okay. Better late than never, I guess. Let's see what they have to say. I want to just have the info. Do we get free pull every day? A new stash has been uncovered, packed to the brim with military supplies, medals, and other useful items. Completing a full stash will earn you a silver mythic Maggie. A free offer will be available in game. I've already got that one for free for free strike tokens in the weekly section of your shop. And each day you'll be able to claim a free strike token. Cool. So that means you'll be able to get 1 full completion, I think. You can use for a free open Mega Stash, you'll be able to claim a total of 11 strike tokens for free. Complete all 10 opens and the stash will reset, allowing you to complete it once more. You will be able to complete the stash and claim the completion bonus a total of 7 times. There we go. There's our answer. There's the answer. So we'll be able to complete that. We'll be able to get 1 silver mythic out of that, which is nice for just a bonus, I guess. Basically a login reward. I was thinking actually maybe they could redo this weekly mission to have some mythic stuff in it. Make it a bit more difficult as well, maybe. Not in terms of the amount you've got to do. Just maybe the stuff you've got to do is I don't know. It'd be kind of cool, especially as they're getting rid of comics. They're going to be redoing this soon. I would like to get a silver mythic from here every week. That would be cool. I mean, I want silver mythics. We're gonna go over it again, but yeah, silver mythics. Give me them. Give me them. We got Shira, Rosie, and Brutus. We need Gator. We need the actual Gator. Yeah. Got done with the Rick, Darius, and Herschel missions, so back to putting everything into her. Okay, yeah, I've done those as well. Darius, Herschel, Rick. I thought it was worth it just because of the trainers we got for doing the tier ups of the skills. I'll take the trainers, you know, bit of gear as well. I don't care about the Maggie Stash. I'm still waiting on the post about the welcome back offers. I mean, it's doubtful they'll do any sort of official response about that one. What's up, Mini Baker lads? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Ruben? Give me silvers, yeah. yeah. Finally back on my game after 6 days locked out. Oof. What was the issue, Chris? Were you saying that you're like, were you the one who was saying about it seemed like a corrupted game version or something? I didn't realize there were skill missions till you mentioned it last week, to be honest. Yeah. You only had to upgrade it 5 times. I was doing it on a daily basis, right? To just get these tokens every day. Basically. I was just doing it on a daily basis for that. Okay, guys, we're going to pull weapons. Left, middle, or right? Let me know. Stuck hard on Conquest. Just take a nuke and a command. You can get through it in 1 turn. Nuke and a command, or you should be able to wreck a stage. Like Sandy and Tyrese are the biggest AoE nukes. And if you've got really lucky Princess. That moment when you really realize you. It's happened to everybody. It's happened to everybody. Well, a lot of people at least. I was in a region hopping for coin offers and that done something to my game. Couldn't get back in. I see. Yeah, I saw that coin offer. Okay, middle, left, right, nuke and a command. Yeah, like this. This is the team I've taken on every Conquest stage so far. Tyrese and a command, basically. The other stuff is just buffing him. Tyrese and a command. If you've got a 20% AP to weapons to self, like I'll show you when I do my Conquest stages, but I mean I can just quickly show you on a friendly duel. It won't do much to people's defense teams because they should withstand the damage quite a bit. So the way I did it was I just did that on every single stage of Conquest, and it was enough to take out most people a lot of the time, basically. Oh, he tanked it. He tanked it. That was a 400% Brutus boost, I think. That's what I was doing every time. Okay, middle, left, right, middle, middle, middle. Okay, we've got 4 middles, 1 right, guys. 4 middles, 1 right. New post lock, choice recruits. Yeah, we've gone through it already. It seemed pretty decent for 120 pulls. The only complaint I really had about the Ezekiel wheel was just the lower stuff odds. Mainly the silvers. I think the gold mythics was kind of expected to be quite low rates. I would have liked to seen the like secondary characters a little bit more improved, but otherwise it was kind of expected. So we need 1 more middle, 3 more lefts, or 4 rights, guys. 1 middle, 3 left, or 4 right. What's it gonna be? Scopey needs to give us more ways to obtain torches so we can... Yeah, I'll bring that up. I'll bring that up in the future. I don't think S-Class are that important now, so maybe even the daily amount of torches we can get should be improved. Okay, middle. So I'm going to go middle, then left, then right on the openings. I'm pretty sure 2 of these are splash damage, and 1 of them is 20% AP to self. 2 splash damage, and 1 20% AP to self. Okay, so we're gonna go middle. We don't want none of that smoke, otherwise it'll get you good. Good. Are we gonna get a 4th one? This weapon has been good to me. No, I don't think we did. Got a stronger attack again though. I'm definitely gonna keep one of these weapons. Definitely gonna keep one. And then what was the next one? It was left, right? Okay, left is next. These are the 2 splash damage ones. These are the ones I want. Sandy needs a new weapon. Okay, the first one we're not gonna get. I didn't even want it on the SMG, guys. The SMG looks cool, but I didn't even want it on the SMG. Maybe it's gonna be on. Is this Negan's weapon? What is this here? It is Negan's weapon. Are we gonna get splash damage? I don't think we did. when it gets teared up, the instant just like. Oh, I don't think we did. Gutted. So I've got to work on it again for another week. Sandy's gonna get her new weapon. Eventually, guys. Eventually. Nothing today. I did get lucky on... Was it Tuesday or Monday, guys? Does anyone remember? I think it was Monday. I did get lucky on Monday, so... But I really want that splash damage weapon. I might just start crafting 3 of those, basically. I picked up Sandy from the supply depot. Cost so much. She does, but she is crazy. In a good way, you know. Good type of crazy. As in crazy good. What was that? I don't know what just happened. Something happened. There was a noise. Okay. Man, I've been hitting territories a lot. So a lot of my teams. Oh, it was an Outlast, I guess. Was that an Outlast last time as well? Guess it was. Okay, so we've got crits. I might be able to use 1 blowtorch.
Sounds good.
Hey! Thank you very much for hitting the join button. I want to say your name is Jekko, but J's in every country in the world are pronounced differently. I'm pronouncing it very English, so it could be Jekko, it could be like Dutch, and then Swedish is like yo. Yoko. But thank you very much. Tier 2 giant button as well. Appreciate it. You're on the fences. You're brand new, but you're on the fences. Thank you very much for the join. I very much appreciated it. Hit me, Noah, so I can see your team. Unless you don't want to show your team. New member, yes. To the fences, yeah. I picked up Gold Mythic Andrea today via a Whirlpool. Congrats, Hando. Congrats. And also welcome to the stream. I've not been able to crit any of the Mythic characters' weapons. Just been unlucky, or... Or are you stroking your beard? Conspiracy theory time. I love it when it happens. It's like, oh, hates me that much. I'm pretty sure I've got one weapon I can blowtorch here. I don't think I do. I thought I had a blowtorchable weapon here. Is it, unless it's a lot. I don't know. Nope. So we'll just start the next phase of 5% attacks. Starting to run out of the items there, so I need to deconstruct weapons. Oh, there's a stun one. I need to reset that. That one. Not that it really means anything. I don't think I'd ever use that weapon. Okay. Crits are gone. Did you win Tyrese or did you have to spend tokens? I got him from here. I got him from here somewhere. Complete collections. He's somewhere in here. I think I can actually just search for Tyrese. No, I can't. We might have passed him already. He's one of the late. He's 122 mythic tokens. I actually got him on my other region as well. I got him on my my second region. I just could afford him on my second region. Like when I stopped grinding, I was at 122 apparently, and I managed to get him. So I managed to get a first turn character for arenas, and I hit arenas a couple of times with him, and I was nuking. Unlucky weapons. Yeah, I mean that's the way it goes. The odds aren't with you there. You gotta get lucky. How many SR tokens? 700,000, Captain. Or 700,000. I'm sure you've been asked this a lot, but what mythic toon would you recommend buying in the grey market? Sandy, Tyrese, I like a lot. I've been using them a lot. I think Wayland's good. It really depends on your current roster. You know, if you're set on attack already, Alice is good. Yumiko can be quite fun, but I don't think they're like priorities unless you've got got good damage dealers, attacking characters. You know. But Alice is good. Yeah, Alice is good. How do you beat a Halo character? Stuck on a stage with one. You just have to kill the entire team the same time you take him out. And he doesn't get revived. My 2 Battle Pass golds were Darius and Frost. I hate that it's RNG. Hopefully they improve it next time. I think long term they're going to have to make it so that there is a unique character in there. Not necessarily unique to the Battle Pass and never available again. Just like the first time they come into the game is via Battle Pass. With an option for 10,000 Gold Mythic Recruit tokens. So people get to choose. Otherwise it's, you know. I think the Battle Pass has been devalued a little bit already. But if it is, like, the next time it comes around, you're more likely to pull a duplicate in the future. The more times that it's Gold Mythic Recruit tokens in there, the more likely you are of getting dupes long term. And the biggest value of the Battle Pass in the past was just the extra stuff you got from it, in my opinion. And they've removed a lot of the extras. Like, the basic tokens for one. They removed a lot of those. Like, I think I got more basic tokens this weekend in War than I did in the entire Battle Pass. So I think they need to maybe increase the amount of basic tokens in the Battle Pass, basically. Those crates are quite useful. You got Marge. You're not even going to bother trying. Is that you basically saying you're not going to do it? Is that what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? Don't worry, Zeke's not leveled up, Noah. Zeke's still level 1. Don't worry about it. He's only got like set a 8 or 9k defense and HP. I'll show you my defense on the screen. I'll take out Tyrese. How about that? I'll take out Tyrese. Where's my defense? There's my defense. I'll take out Tyrese, okay? There you go. I'll put in Dante. And with Dante, we shall have weapon. So there's only one damage dealer you got to deal with now. What's the stats of Dante right now? 22k HP, 26k defense. Guy's a monster, man. Guy's a monster. Okay, Conquest has officially reset. So I'll show you, this is what I do. Okay, not now. I'll show you when I get to a human stage what I do. About to go watch episode 21 in a few minutes, and next week's is the Here's Negan episode. Nice, Hando, enjoy. Thought you were quitting your second account. I have. I only use it for arenas to get coins every week. And I get, like, if I remember to do arenas, I can get like 500 to 1,000 coins per week. And it's even easier now than it ever has been because I'm just dropping down the leagues. So I'm in platinum somewhere now. Whereas before I was in like either top of plat or low diamond, and it was just a bit harder. How's your progress on your lieutenant levels? I'll show it in a sec, but I'll show it after I do Conquest. I've nearly got to the second tier of damage now. Like I got maxed out at 80, and I've gotten them all nearly up to 60. I think that I'm at 1 at 59 that I have to get to 60, and then I can go for damage again. They got any plans for dupes? I can't even sell my Thomas for double points. I have not seen anything official, but I do believe there are plans. But what they are, I honestly, I don't know. So yeah, this is a boss stage, right? It's gonna start getting tougher. The thing is, you just gotta find the window, honestly. Like, that's a window, right? So the boss stage. And then that's what I've done to every single boss stage.
Good. Sounds good.
Welcome back, Keith. Thank you very much for the rejoin. You are back on the fences though, sir. I hope your nomad spree was plentiful. Did you bring us knowledge of the surrounding area? People just going out and finding the maps and stuff. I found this gas station. I found this rest stop. I need to go check it out. Thank you very much for rejoining though, Keith. I really appreciate it. That's cheating. I mean, it's the game. It's the game. Like, but this is where it gets crazy, right? So I command him here, take out this stage. And then normally he wouldn't be able to have another turn, right? This is like a problem with the game. But he gets another turn because it goes to the next wave, right? And then if I do a basic attack, I can just command him again and do exactly the same thing again. And then it can go to the next wave. And then he can get commanded again. And pretty much taking out everybody really quickly. And like, let's imagine that Magna, Clem, and Brutus are all mythic characters, so the cleanup would be much easier as well. And that's what's going to happen. Over time, my team's going to get stronger, and I won't be able to do that as heavily, but still be able to do quite a lot of damage, and then the cleanup will come in like with Sandy or something afterwards. My Conquest refreshes like 2 minutes after it's supposed to. This ain't fair. It's weird. If Conquest is resetting at different times, I'm not sure what that's about. I'm 50 across all lieutenants. You should probably focus one, and I would recommend damage. I would recommend damage. Keith is now a spy for the Saviors. We might have a treaty with the saviors. I'm not sure. Like, you know, bosses recognize bosses. That's what I'd say. Don't know if he would try it. We'd see. Are you kidding me? And I went all the way to stage 18 with S-class team double trader. I mean, obviously, you can do it as you want to do it, but the damage output of a mythic character is just nuts, especially Tyrese and Sandy. So, how come? Just because they're the ones you're going to play with the most when it comes to damage. It's going to have the biggest impact on your gameplay. And Scopely know it's more powerful to be able to do that. So they've made it so that they've capped you. So for instance, you can't go that much higher than the other stuff. You know? My LT levels are 40, 40, 70, 70. Okay. Mine are 60, 80, 60, 60, 59. My Conquest resets in like 6 hours because I haven't been able to complete it some days. So it becomes like the daily SR. Ah, I see. Okay. When you can't complete it on a day, does it not like just give you an extra 15 stages to do the next day? Isn't that how it works? Like, let's say you've got to like 14 out of 15 or like 10 out of 15. On the reset, doesn't it just give you 15 more stages that you can do? I thought it'd do it like that. Apparently not. Apparently not. I simply forgot to do Conquest 2 or 3 days. Mine resets in 3 hours. Okay. I mean, that is actually not terrible. For me, it's nice that it resets at this time because this is when I stream. And I have been pretty, consistent with doing it within like the first 45 minutes so far. Like there we had auto, and it decided, hey, we're gonna actually just attack the ones that don't need attacking because you know we're really smart at this. We're so smart. Thanks, game. And also, if he's got a 20% weapon, it happens at the beginning of each wave. Look, he'll get and manic as well. So it's really good. Yeah, real good. So right now he's 0. He should get you should see AP go above his head, maybe twice, or it would just be a big number. Let's see. Does it combine it? 12, 28. So the 12 was weapon, 28 was manic. But you have to do his signature move turn 1 to get the manic to just proc every time. We're nearly at 50 likes on the stream, guys. Thank you very much if you have already hit the like button. I've still got my Survivors Club pull to do. I still need to pull that second Zeke, you know? That's what we need to do with a Survivors Club pull. So I can get Zeke to tier 5. You have got like another 7 or 8 pulls of him. Fingers crossed. It'd be awesome if I was to get him on the stream, that would be nuts. And then we've got my mods. You need a duplicate of a gold mythic to tier 5 them, yeah. Which isn't necessarily needed for some characters. It does obviously mean they can get higher stats. But some characters get their full unlocks as a tier 4. And it's just stats bonuses. Some characters need to get to tier 5 to get their full power. If you see my recent reviews, my review of Glenn, I've changed how I show stuff in the review so you can see what stat level you have to get characters to get certain power. I'm going to do that going forwards because that's the information I think a lot of people would want. The ones that I'm doing right now, they're characters that are already in game, so you can check it yourself. But when it comes to new promos going forward, that's how I'm going to show it. We're also going to start overlapping, so it will be tough to choose who you want to use your SC pull on. Yeah, I agree. I don't think this is going to be too hard to choose. I'm going to, because I pulled Zeke, I'm going to just keep pulling for Zeke. If I got a second one, then I'd switch it up, but yeah. Okay, I might not be able to do as much damage here though. Because look, he had, oh damn, I did the wrong thing as well. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. What's his specialist? Berserker. Let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Hopefully Rick doesn't get taken out. Phew. Okay. He only gets done by targeted damage as well, which is pretty good. I might have to bring Sandy in. No, I don't. Oh, I might have to bring Sandy in. I'm not sure actually. We'll see. Do I have to bring Sandy in? Oh, no, he hasn't got any sustain, so he's just going to constantly take damage. Oh, is he? I could actually have reflected myself there. Nope, we're good. We're good. Like, Sandy would obviously wreck that stage because she's alert, but I'm nearly at the new world stages, but in Conquest now. Interesting. Hey, we hit 50 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you. Oops. I was just seeing. It's hard. I'm just trying to get used to the new way things look, like with the white rings around character down the bottom. It does look like they've trimmed things up a little bit. There were a couple of characters where it was like overlapping. So they've cleaned things up. It looks nicer now. How many stages more can I do? 4. Our 20 rewards in Conquest just gave me a silver heath. That's area 20 rewards in Conquest just gave me a silver heath. Did it give us a silver character? I didn't see that. What, just from actually completing it? Is Andrew worth getting to grade 5? I'd say most damage dealers are worth getting to grade 5. The completion rewards. Like this up here? Or is it just like a... Like these don't have drops, do they? No. There she is. She's going to be a promo almost definitely. And she does look the badass. Top right. And we've had a silver axle. It must be every 10 stages or something then. 5 to 10. Because I'm not getting it here. I assume I got one as well. I just didn't see it. I'll go check my tower. What level are your lieutenants? I'll show you in just a second. Well, we're starting to get boss stages like every stage now. Okay, maybe not. Just got a random, seemed like a random boss stage in the middle of my conquest. But I'm pretty sure it's 60, 80, 60, 60, 59, and I've got to spend the resources that I'm just getting right now. What would you recommend as a 4th weapon slot perk for Andrea? Rampage or 1535. Damn it. I mean, I'd probably say 1535 for her would not be terrible because she's a follow-up and you want to give her as much damage as possible. I'm not sure if she would get a bonus because of that. Someone would have to tell me who is got Andrea. Because she gets stat bonuses, right? But it might just be flat stat bonuses, not like the 1535 is to a certain extent a stat bonus. So it could work that way. I don't know. Okay, so my lieutenants. Got my last one to 60 that I require to get to 60. Now I can upgrade this a bit more. Getting another 9 levels here. Well, I'll just show you my lieutenants again, just so you see. And the funny thing about my lieutenants, right, is one of these characters I don't even have anymore. Like, I don't have this Heath. He doesn't exist. If I go to my controllers, you can see those are the 4 controllers I've got. Yeah, I did get Heath there. I did get Heath. That's awesome. That's actually good. It may not be super often, but that's nice. I now need 5 more. I need 5 more to get Zeke to tier 4. I need 5 more to get Zeke to tier 4. I've got a tier 2 Maggie waiting. And I've got a tier 3 Maggie waiting. So I need one other tier 2 and one other tier 3 and then he'll get to tier 4 instantly. Now I know probably some of you are like, why didn't I just do 2 tier 2s and then tier 3 Zeke? Because I didn't want to even tempt myself at leveling him at tier 3. Because the part of me would have been like, you know, tier 3's not that bad. No. Gold Andrea single or second Dexter for tier 5? Dexter is available in other parts of the game. That's the only thing I'd say. It's a bit more widely available. Andrea is the hardest character to come by in there. And to a certain extent so is Glenn. Glenn is in the War Stash though. War Depot. What do you guys think of the War Depot? I made a video on it yesterday. I wasn't like super blown away by it, but I kind of like it. I have 1535 on Aaron. Should I keep that on him or get something else? On his base weapon, I wouldn't worry too much about a lot of the mythic characters' base weapons, you know? Like, where is my Aaron? I mean, a lot of these weapons are not great on base. Unless you haven't got access to good armory upgrades. You're generally better off making a separate weapon and putting it in their hands, you know? But 1535 isn't terrible. It's defo not often we've had 2 in there so far. Hopefully it becomes more frequent as we progress. Yeah. I mean, every area would be cool, but that would be 1 a day, and they don't seem to. I mean, later on that's going to be hard to come by still. Okay, I'm going to do my mythic recruit pool. I'm not sure who we're going to pull on. I think we're going to pull on Silver, and I'm going to pull on Dante. You know, because I just maxed Dante, so we're going to pull on Dante. See if we can get any luck. Remember when 6 stars were hard to get? Now it's the mythics. It's a weird situation right now. Honestly, it's a really weird situation. I wouldn't really say it's comparable, but it is weird. I've got my gold mythics. I worked towards my gold mythics already. I just don't have the silver mythics to use them. Okay, here we go. Any mythic, any sort of mythic. Give me the fast mythic. That means I need 4 more. I need 4 more. And that was a nice little lottery win there. I noticed that on pulls, you see the diamond now. You see the diamond like below his feet. And that was a 6% pull. We've actually hit 2 6% on my Survivors Club pulls. I've been pretty lucky there, to be honest. I'll take a silver mythic. I'm pretty sure I don't have a dupe or anything of him. Yeah, so I've got Vincent and I've got Heath. So I need 4 more and I can get Zeke to tier 4. If I go to my 6 stars, I can make like I'd say the first 4 characters. Yeah, the first 4 characters I can make mythic silvers if I want, but I don't have the fodder yet, unfortunately. I mean, I don't want to tier up, and I don't really have the fodder here either, so no big deal. But yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. I have to get the fodder from pools basically, because the other fodder here down here is S class or Telltale or, you know, decent-ish characters. War tokens are disappearing. Yes, war tokens are disappearing. You have got 1 day to use the last of your war tokens. Make sure you do. Make sure you do. Thanks for asking my question. I've had these for a bit now. Yeah, like weapons like this is okay. Where is it? I think Aaron is a weird one. On attack he needs 1 weapon. On defense he's going to need a different weapon. So on attack he could work with that. Be like pretty good, you know. And on defense, maybe something like this. If you want a stun weapon, just a different 4 slot. 4 slot can be like defense down block or you could go for 1535 there as well if you really wanted to. Or you can make it a defensive weapon, like something like this. If you bought this in the store, absolute defense weapon. Strong don't have like amazing options on defense teams because they don't have that. They don't have a good 4 slot that's defensive. Not like fast have like fast healing, you know. Like defensive fast characters is just really easy, you know, impenetrable defense and fast healing. Like it's just the obvious weapon. Like that's in Zeke's hands right now, I think, and that's going to be his long-term weapon. You know, anyone who's above 60 AP would have that on the defense team instead. Attack team idea: Mercer or Jackie lead for turn 1 control, S-Class Abe for turn 2 defense down, and then Tyrese and company for tier 2 turn 2 destruction. Worked great last war. Nice! Nice, that actually sounds pretty decent. Sounds pretty good. Only issue you've got is if they've got Zeke lead or they resist your stun. Is Frost good? I think he's decent. I think I have 2 of him. Yeah, I think I have 2 of him. Yeah, there's a second. I pulled him with my gold mythic pool. I wasn't like ultra disappointed. I saw him in the last war. He is a bit slow, but he is really tanky. I think the issue he's got is I don't know if he's got self-sustaining anyway. Unless he's got something in here. No, it doesn't look like it. So he hasn't got anything to keep him up. No heals. So he does require another character to heal him up. But I think he gets bonus HP somewhere. Oh, he does have a heal if there's someone's got attack down, so he works quite well with Zeke, potentially. He could work well with Zeke. That's interesting to know, actually. Oh, and he has attack down on his rush as well. Okay. That's okay. How do you get a lot of gold trainers? You train them yourself in training grounds. You can potentially get them out of light training. And also I'm doing heavy training as well. You can get them out of those training grounds. You can do them from missions. So if you go to your missions, they're not in daily missions anymore, which is actually a bit of a shame. That was a big miss. But you can see you can get them in missions. Like leveling up Herschel's ability called Job Satisfaction gets you 25 Brady's. Same with his one spirit and so on and so forth. So yeah, just do missions and stuff. Also basic tokens. If you hit heavy and war, you should have a bunch of basic tokens, which I've just pulled them all. So all my basic tokens are just sitting in here. You don't get huge amounts out of basic tokens, but you can get the odd gold rim trainer. And also the top milestone gave 3 Bernadettes. I'm pretty sure I must have not have Bernadette locked because I got 3 and I don't think I used any of her, so apparently I did though. Thanks for the feedback on the weapons, because I just wanted to ask about what to build in my armory for each trait. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'd focus on one weapon. Like, try and get, like, one weapon that's going to have the biggest impact. And that's generally going to be, like, the damage dealer on your squad. Like, if you've got a tough damage dealer, right? Let's go back to Mythics. Let's say you got Priya quite early. I got Priya reasonably early because I went ham in some of the level ups and SR tournaments to get her cards. Rampage weapon in her hands just made her just insanely strong. It took me a long time to get a rampage weapon in this particular region. My other region I got it first try because, you know, the other region was just like the most lucky region when it came to weapons, not gonna lie. But yeah, this region it took a long time, but it still was worth proper grinding for, you know? It still was worth proper grinding for. Robbie, I bet I could be. I mean, yep, I've no doubt. I've no doubt. Does Bodyguard block Tyrese from wiping everybody? Yeah, yeah. But there are ways past it. There were teams that were using like Maggie leads, so everyone had Guardian Shield, and they had a Kelly, but I was still turning one in them because I have my attack team has Sandy, and it has Tyrese. So like Moon here is using this team. So if I was to focus the central character, you'll see that was actually a bad idea to do. Yeah, but if I focus, she took no damage. It's the central character, it's the targeted character is the one that gets the block on the bodyguard from a Tyrese rush. And I'm pretty sure everyone else is like absolute defense and so on. I should have got the AP first. This was obviously a bad move, but we got lucky. But because I'm running 2 damage dealers, I could just finish them off afterwards. So it wasn't as big a deal, unless it absolutely defends multiple times. We're good, yeah. False, I think Bodyguard Kelly's good. I've got him on my defense team. He's maxed out. I think the strong characters are good. Like that's his base stats with mods. You know, it's really nice. And those are the mods I'm using right now. Not really sure what I'm doing with the mods. I just threw that in there just because I think some people are using... I'm probably going to throw this around on my defense quite a lot because I think some people are using Mercers, and if they're using Mercers, this counters Mercer without really having to do much about it. Like, I can take away the resist and just counter Mercer with that and then put a different resist in. And then, like, let's say I do get stunned. That is so heavy on a Mythic character. 100% defense on a Mythic character is mind-blowingly strong. So I might just remove stun resist on my Mythic defense team characters. I'm going to do that for my trainers. Okay. Also, the other character I maxed was Dante. I did that after war, though. Again, his base stats are pretty good. I use a double stat weapon for him on my defense team. And he gets up really high numbers. Like, over 20k in each stat. Dante is well tanky, guys. Dante is well tanky. Robbie, you've got a question. Hit me. Is Angel's shotgun from Leagues good to buy now with Mythics? No. Unless you're really desperate for 20% AP. I think it's the 20% AP, right? Unless you're really desperate for that, the problem with it is you're going to have to replace crit for attack, and then you're going to have to put 1535 on it, and you're only going to get it to 35% attack. You know, you're basically doing it because you're desperate for what's going to be an average end game weapon. Whereas I've crafted the exact same weapon to a certain extent, but not being desperate for it, I just took my time with it, and that's exactly the same weapon, just not huge and very large, but 50% attack, and the extra 15% is really important. But I mean, if you haven't got an upgraded armory, let's say you're like quite new to the game. If you're new to the game though, this is where I think the economy in this part of the game is kind of messed up. The people who need these weapons the most are newer to the game, right? And they won't be able to afford it because they need crazy amounts of tokens. My clan almost doesn't do war, and I can leave because it says that I can't leave because it says there is an event or something. Yeah, faction. Is it faction level up? No, it's solo level up. I'm not sure what event there is. It's solo SR, and I need to do stages. I'm not sure. That's weird. I'm not sure what that could be. Okay, there's no more reflect. Good. There's an offer in specials called tokens, and it's pretty pathetic. I saw an offer for 2,500 coins that had like 100 trainers. I was a little bit tempted. I've got a lot of coins, but part of me wants to get to 40k coins. Like, it's like the new aim. Then it'll be 50k. You know, I want to see how high I can get my coins. You know, imagine if I had 100k coins. Everybody's just gonna freak out, right? The amount of comments I get because I got 30k coins, it's just hilarious. I remember tuning into some content creators when I was starting new games and just seeing their resources on the screen. It was just like, wow, how've they got so much? Oh man, I'm that guy now. I'm level 225. My region is Calhoun. Mine is Choctaw. I'm not sure what level I am, but I've been leveling like crazy because I only play one region now. Like, all my time just goes into one region. Like, I'm pretty sure the last time I leveled up was like the day before yesterday. It's just like, I'm leveling up like nuts. Saludos. Hello, Angel. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Yo, what's up? What's up, Lee? Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm back once again. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Where do you get good weapons? I have some, but they are like 200 and 300. What do you mean? Base rating weapons? You used to be able to farm them on the world map. I think you can farm them on old stages. Certain weapons. 4-star weapon tokens give you some reasonable starting grades. I don't need to pull any more weapons because I'm pretty happy with my weapons. But if we go to the world map, I'm pretty sure if we do this, it doesn't give us any weapons. Yeah, none. Okay, so but if we go back to here, and we go on these stages, then there should be weapons. There we go, weapons. So some of these weapons are pretty good base. Like, these are great for walkers. Good for walkers. Good for walkers. Good for walkers. So that's each trait for walkers. Good for defense teams for fast. Good for attack teams for fast. Good for attack teams for tough. These are just like to start the starting grades of where you should get your weapons. Defense teams for alert. Walkers for alert as well. 2 walker weapons for alert. There isn't attack teams for alert in here. Okay, there we go. Attack teams for alert. Is there... defense teams for tough is one of the hardest weapons to come by. So, like, if you ever get a tough weapon that has defense or HP on it, you can get them. They're very, very hard to come by. You can't farm them. So, just try and hold on to them. HP as well, same sort of situation. Defense or HP, chill on those. don't like destroy them or anything. There are only a couple. For some reason it's the sniper rifles as well, give HP, I'm not sure why that is. Although that sniper rifle looks very shotgunish. Hello, survivor. Yeah. Noah's trying to keep his team close to his chest. Oh, he didn't. Oh, yeah, you said you weren't going to hit me. Yeah, that's no problem. I just wanted to see your team. It wasn't so much about you beating me or not. Just wanted to see your team. Okay, so now I'm up to 300 plus. I think we started at like 198. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I think I'm going to wait until that gets to like... I think I'm going to wait until that gets to like a couple of thousand. I don't know if it's a linear increase. I really should be keeping track of how much the 15-minute tribute rates are increasing when we when we complete each area. I could probably go back and look at some of my streams and see if it's a linear boost. But it probably isn't. It probably like, you know, it's probably like 10, then the next one will give you a 12 increase, then the next one will give you 14 increase, so on and so forth. So like, yeah. Last time I leveled up was 3 days ago. That's still good. That's still good. I've just been going really ham. I've been hitting up the world map a lot, especially that last stage. I've been farming the gear on the last stage, mainly because I wanted to get the 2 maxed out strong characters. Because like the characters that I have tiered up, I just wanted to start leveling up. Like I'm working on Sadiq now. He's probably going to be the guy who I level up in the next tournament. Because I don't have any of these other mythics to level up. Like if I had Zeke in position, boom, I would. Sandy's going to give me 300k XP or whatever it was, 300k XP for getting the 50 levels on her. That'll be in the next level up. Have you got Dwight from SR Depot yet? No, I saw you got 2. I was salty. I've not. I've got him in my other region. I got him on like the 2nd day of Conquest. I got him. I have picked up a silver in here though when it was on sale. As long as I keep above 1.4 million, I don't mind picking up other stuff. It's Shiva mythic good? Yeah, Shiva's a good mythic. I don't think her time's right now though. It'll be in the future. So I don't think she's like super worth going full into right now, unless you've got a 2nd damage dealer with her. What if you could trade? I bet people would have like millions of coins and crazy good items. It'll be too easy for people to be like, what is the word, nefarious? I don't know if that's the word. Like to just commit effectively crimes, like either in real life or just like morally, like give new players bad trades on purpose or pressure new players in their faction to give trades. Like what if I was in like one of the best factions in the game, right? And there was like 20 of us, and then basically the 20 of us said to 10 people who joined, like basically we turned it into the saviors, like tribute. You have to join us. You have to pay us tribute to join, which would be 100% like quite RPG. You know, we're proper role playing in that situation. But yeah, I'm not so sure. I think it's 1 per stage, so it's just like the same amount every single stage. Okay. Okay, dokie. Any tips on what I should put on Clemson pair shotgun I just pulled? It's not the best weapon. But if you really wanted to use it, I would put defense or HP on it. a huge bonus to... Or no, you could just put defense and HP on it. 30% of each stat. That'll be fine. Defense team characters primarily need double stats now, which does mean a lot of people are going to have to remake a lot of weapons, but like, if they want the best of the best weapons. I think they've done that on purpose, because the people who will do that are going to be the whales, so... Fortunately for me, I never worked on my defense team weapons that heavily, because I couldn't. I didn't have a defense team in the past, whereas now I potentially could. So we will be making quite a lot of defense team weapons in the future, I think. After I get my Sandy weapon, that's probably where we're primarily going to go. Oh, does someone want to put a team in here? No, are you here? Gas station. For some reason I've got 2 teams still. Does it tell me when my teams are set? Oh, did I take crits? Yeah, I did. I took crits. So if any 66 are here, someone take gas station. That would be appreciated. I did one attack already, but it needs a team. It needs a team. Any tips on... Oh yeah, sorry. I think I've got her weapon actually. I mean, I have definitely got her weapon on one of my regions, but I'm not sure if it's this one. I like to hold on to the Telltale ones, but I'm not sure if I upgraded it. Not in this region. Yeah, so you could just put like defense and HP on there, and then raise the defense by another 5%, and then put tough healing, and then raise the defense to 45% if you wanted. Generally, it's good to go all out of one of the stats rather than trying to split the stats a little bit. Even though I've played for like 4 years, I still don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I mean, it just depends how much you're, how hard you're trying to play. I don't mean that offensively. I just mean like, there's nothing wrong with being a bit more casual in a game just to have fun. There's nothing wrong with that. Personally, part of gaming experience for me is mastering something. Like, that's part of the enjoyment for me. If there isn't much depth to a game, it can get dull for me. But there's quite a lot of depth to RTS, and because they do release characters quite regularly. As much as I don't necessarily get to use them, the theory side of the game is always fun for me, especially as a creator. And that's why whenever you see me reviewing characters, I don't get too mad unless they're ridiculous, Dr. Stevens. But other than that, it's generally alright, Got 5 times the same third slot on Darius, his weapon in a row. The one he already has, oof. Mini Baker Lad, oof. I can't complete Act 4 of the roadmap because I need to max out Aaron and Darius. I can't level them up. I don't know how. Takes too long to get characters. Act 4 of the roadmap. What roadmap are we talking about? This? This one. This is the team I took on this. Would recommend. You don't have... I didn't have Sadiq, Pete, or Dante leveled up at the time. But they're support characters. They're not doing much. As long as you've got one damage dealer, you're fine. And as long as the other characters have got 1535s in their hands. Like, this is an amazing baseline for any roster when it comes to roadmaps, world maps, Conquest. In terms of just like getting yourself through, you've got Guardian Shields, which is great. You've got heals on the far right hand side, which is great, and you've got a good leader for walkers and pretty decent for humans as well, right? These 2 slots just need to both be damage dealers. Rick is someone who should be working on, so that's an easy pick. And then this one can be the other character that you need to take. So for this one, it's Darius, right? So this one is... Where is he? Darius. Now, I haven't got much attack here. Like, strangely enough, Dante's got my highest attack right now, which is actually kind of hilarious. But that's how I do it. That's how I do it. And you can generally just get through. I mean, obviously, my characters are quite high tier here, but you don't necessarily need to do it. You don't have Pete anymore. Oof. take so long to get the characters. It does. They need to make the Absolute Defense Axe available. I think that's the next thing they need to work on. Obviously, once they... Okay, let me have a little look. Oh, you got me turn 1. I did get 2 of your characters on turn 1. Oh, no, 2 turns. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I see. I thought you got me. So is that the attack team you've been using? No, you must have done something differently. You normally take Tyrese. Because, bro, if you were using Dr. Stevens to get Princess a turn 1 rush, you need to go ham on this dude in the world map, right? World map? Road map. Man, this guy is really, really good. MJ cards. It wouldn't take you too long to get him either. Like, potentially it could take you like 15 days if you had enough torches stocked up. You could get an MJ. And that means you only need 1 command, and then you could put Tyrese and like, basically you could use the team I'm using, but with Tyrese and Princess, and then just put Princess in the middle. Right? So basically this team with Princess in the middle, and you could rush them both turn 1. That could be the good way to go. Ah, just the cheeky one you've been using, okay. Is Glenn max descended and max level good? Yeah. I did a review of him if you want to check that out. I showed you what he can be like. I think he's a good character. He's a great support character. If you have Marge, I can't win because it gives your peeps a chance to one-tap all my supporters. Yeah, but you... I mean, yeah. It's true. It's true. It's true. But I can turn 1 my team most likely. It's like, yeah, show people how to beat my own defense. Not really a good plan, but it's just the team I've been using the whole time. I'll most likely beat it with this team. So what I do is I actually remove the Guardian Shield on the central character with Tyrese's active, because he'll gain AP no matter what, and then I command him, and then what will happen is it'll get blocked by this dude, the damage, but I remove all the Guardian Shields. Like, as you can see, he took the damage because it removed the Guardian Shield, and he took some damage, so now he can't do it again. I'm windowless, unfortunately, on this team, so I have to risk it here. So I could get Reflect blasted right now. I don't. That's it. And then basically, the rest is down to will my stuff proc, and will Dante be able to tank the damage? And the answer is he tanked it and it procced. So now I have to survive 2 turns, and she's gonna have her signature move. I need to maybe get some controlling weapons in other characters' hands or something. I mean, eventually I'm not going to have these characters straight up. Man, she's so beast. She's so beast. Don't tell me that. The Absolute Defense. I swear Absolute Defense is procking too much, man. I swear Absolute Defense procs too much. Gonna have to take her out again, you know. Is it me, or does Absolute Defense proc like so much? It's not even funny how much that procs, guys. It's not even funny. We get it. It's not even funny how much Absolute Defense procs. I swear it seems to be like 70%. It seems to be much higher. But once Zeke's maxed out, that's where it's going to start getting tough. Hey, what's up, Noah? What's up? Thank you very much for the join. I'm not sure why it didn't pop up. Did it expire today? If it expired today, it wouldn't pop up, because it was seen as a rejoin. Appreciated, man. Thank you very much for rejoining. Zanku. 420% of monthly goal. You need to dream bigger next month. I have already said what's happening, right? I've cleared my debt now, guys. I had some debt. I wanted to try and clear it before the end of March. I didn't think I was going to do it before the end of this year. The next goal is going to be a really long-term goal, like a year long, and it's going to be for a new PC. And basically that's going to increase my content creation. So if you ever donate via Streamlabs on my next goal, it will go towards a new computer, basically. And it'll be one that I'll build, and I'll try and record me building it as well, so you can see me putting it together. But yeah, I won't do it on live stream. That'd be far too much pressure. I built a few PCs, but yeah, I'm not that good. I'm not going to pressurize myself too much. Just use grenades in the roadmap. Or that, yeah, if you need to use grenades, you can do that. I've never been a person to use grenades without there being special energy involved. If there's special energy, I do go to grenades. I like playing roadmaps for what they are as well, you know? I like doing that. We're actually going to do that roadmap right now. This one? Yeah. We are going to do this roadmap right now. What's a good mythic team? I have Rick, Cookie, Axel, Cookie? Rick, Cookie, Axel, Maggie, Holly, Gregory, John. Not Cookie, Cookie. Not Cookie, Cookie? Connie. Okay. I was like, who? You want to try and go for one of the damage dealers. So if you've got some coins, it might be worth refreshing your depot. It's up to you though, but it's risky. You can check out my depot refresh video to see that. Or you could just use Axel. Axel's a good damage dealer. Like, tiering him up and using your resources to get Axel tiered up is not a bad idea. He is a good character. I don't have P anymore yet. If you get another P, hold on to them. It's no worries, Mohammed. Silvers are a little bit more abundant. They should be easier to come by. Maybe send a 6-star if you've got one. Trying to decide if it's better to go for a second Yumiko from the launch event or get my first Glen. Glen is not as easy to come by. He isn't in depots and stuff. He is in the war depot. So you could potentially get him there instead if you wanted. I don't think Yumiko's a priority tier 5. She is an attack team support character, so you don't need to tier 5 her. She can work on defense to a certain extent, but I don't think she's a priority tier 5. Damage dealers and really good defense team characters are more priority tier 5 in my mind. Don't forget SR, true enough. I did 5 stages, I think. Gave myself an hour window.
Feels good.
Hey, thank you very much, Daniel. Is that going to be a super sticker? I'll check it out in a second. I think it is. I need to round up a Dante at first. I don't think much of him because of Holly, but he is pain in raid. Yep. Basically what I did was I figured out who I liked, which was Kelly. I really liked Kelly, so I tier 4 him and max. Well, I think he wasn't max, but he was like level. I want to say he was like level 425 or something. 400. I think it was 425 for the last war. And then I maxed him out during war. And I wanted to see what other people use. And I came up against quite a few Dantes. And I was like, yeah, this boy's pretty tanky. He's pretty tanky. And he looks like a Ninja Turtle, you know? He's in the sewers. He's got, like, loads of little katanas all over him. He also has, like, what looks like a half shell tied around him. Definitely part of the Ninja Turtles. There's definitely the designer of this art was, like, a Ninja Turtles fan. For sure. All he needed was, like, you know, like a tie around his head instead of his eyes just going around his head that was like black, so it wasn't like red, orange, purple or blue, but it was just like going around his head rather than his eyes. But yeah, I like him a lot. But thank you very much for the rejoin, Noah. I appreciate it. Why do positions matter? I understand the leader. They don't matter too much, but they have brought out some mechanics recently. I think they need to like let you identify what's back line here, because it can be hard for people to realize what's back line and what's front line on a defense team. I'm actually not 100% sure myself if I was just to try and work it out. I think she's back line, and I think he's back line. Yeah. So it's the ones on the left are the back line on a defense team. And it needs to be a bit more obvious, in my opinion. Wait, I don't know. Maybe like when it's like this, it could have a little picture of the team, and it could just have like the dots filled out, and then you know the 5 dots of a defense team, where it's basically like a 5 on a dice. It could at least do the dot of what this one represents, because backline and frontline is starting to mean something. Because like there are some characters that do more damage against backline characters, for instance, like Andrea does, for instance. I'm pretty sure that's it. Didn't even realize I wasn't a member. It's all good, man. It's all good. Thank you for rejoining. I appreciate it. Is there a faster way to get supply markers? Sell 5 stars, sell 6 stars. Fastest way I know. You can sell weapons, but that's up to you. No worries, Robbie. All good. Thanks a lot. Can we chain him to the fence on the outside? I'm not sure about this one. Not sure. What kind of weapon do you have on Sandy? On defense, I have this one. So you can see her stats aren't even that bad for a defense team. She's got like 20k HP. Pretty nutty. On an attack team, I'm trying to make a weapon right now. I don't have a very good one. I think I'm just using... that one right now. Feels good, sounds good. Had to put it myself. No worries. No worries. Feels good, sounds good. It does. It's not funny anymore. What? What are you talking about? I also think it procs too often. Oh, right, you're talking about absolute defense. Yeah, it feels like it's proccing too often. I think it's because a lot of characters have multi-hit rushes now, so there's much more chance for it to proc. And then like signature moves can make it proc, but it just seems really heavy. I know some weapons have increased chance to proc. So for instance, this weapon has a great chance to reduce the damage to 0, which is around 50%, right? But I found that this weapon, which is better chance, which is meant to be like 33 to 35% chance. And also the fast ones, also better chance, seem to have really high chance. Seem to. In your opinion, what is the coolest looking character? I think it's 6-star Gator. It's definitely going to be one of the new Mythic characters. Definitely. I really couldn't tell you though. I'm going to be honest, I'm really biased, but I just really like Alpha. But part of her visuals is her animation. That she has a unique animation. I hope they do this more often going forward. This is probably the biggest standout for me. She has that knife swipe to the jugular. It's really awesome. I don't think any other characters have, like, does anyone else recognize any unique animations? I think most characters just have normal, like, animations that we normally see. Oh, I guess that's kind of different, right? She is holding a unique weapon as well. There's any other fast characters? Okay, he's not got an attached weapon. Does he, like, do stab from above? I guess. Oops. Like, I think he just does, yeah, it does the normal thing. Does he like do a jab forward? Oh, he does. Okay, so there are quite a few unique animations, but I think the Alpha one just stands out a lot more for me. It's brutal. So yeah, I like Alpha a lot. I think I've said this in the previous stream. And the art on the left hand side is really unique because she's got extra characters in the background because she's like the leader of the Whisperers, you know. No, Coda, I've had a defense on my mind. Needs your opinion. Alice, Lead, Holly, Princess Dante, and Sandy. I don't like Alice Lead. I'm just going to straight up say I don't like Alice Lead. She looks cool, but I don't like her as a leader. I like her as a character, but I don't like her as a leader. I think she's okay. I think we're talking about on Moonstream. She's okay in the meantime if you don't have a leader. Like, you can use her instead of Magna until you get, like, another leader. I think Glenn's a pretty good leader. If you get Glenn, he's pretty good for a defense team. Oh, the lag here. Yo, what's up, Tiny Rick? How do you got them modded? Let me just show you. I've still not been able to claim my characters in here, by the way. I've still got 4,000. I've tried a couple of times. Apparently the update was meant to fix it, but I've still had issues, unfortunately. Which sucks. Okay, we're gonna do some. Oh, you want me to see my mods? I'll show you the mods and then we'll do SR. Okay, so Sandy's crit set because she's got multi-hit. Sorry, what? Because she's multi-hit. I went with attack versus alert just because I've got a really high one. But I've got options. It's not as high though. I just wouldn't use attack versus strong. She doesn't really need the boost, in my opinion. She doesn't really need the boost. So I just went with the highest one I've got. 58% attack versus alert. It's nice. Tyrese right now is like this, but I think eventually I'm going to go like probably something along these lines. I don't have one. I think I just need to get the right mods. So like fast, and then here would be strong. I think I'd use strong here. Oh, I have got it. So like basically it'd be like this, and then because it would affect his rush against those two traits. And generally I'm using Tyrese to soften up a defense team. He'll take characters out, no doubt, but it's generally going to be used to soften up defense teams. I'm not sure what to use here though. There's nothing really can amplify his damage or anything, right? I mean, I guess I could get like attack while slowed or something like that. Could be decent. Because sometimes I have been slowed by the absolute slow weapons. Look at Glenn's animation. Yeah, that's kind of just like the old school holding a dagger in their hands, right? Just sort of. What really, I wish he used his other hand. Every single thing he does, he only uses his left hand. His other hand just sort of sits next to him. If when he did his signature move, he used both, that would have been sick, you know? Like just went in with both hands out, or when he uses his rush, just like cross them over each other or something. But everything he does, he only does his left hand. That's the only shame. Okay, I need to get on that SR stuff. Get on the SR stuff. I'll never be able to unsee the Ninja Turtle. Thank you very much again for the super sticker. It's the cool glasses. I knew it was. I should have said. Only 2 heads on spikes away from Glenn. Should I go for it? It's up to you. I'm personally going to go for Glenn. I think he's quite good on defense and attack. Have I completely missed the allegiance mechanic use, or is it not being utilized in the game at the moment? It's not being utilized, and I guess it's not being utilized because they want people to get bigger rosters first. But they might do like a roadmap in the future. Hopefully they... I think the way they should do it to make it easier at first. Do you guys remember the S-Class roadmaps right at the end of S-Class era, where it was like using 3 characters and you had to take out 3 enemies? That was kind of cool, right? What if you had an allegiance roadmap where it was like using 3 characters of the same allegiance and you had to take out 3 enemies of either the same allegiance or just 3 enemies? So like you had to use 3 Whisperers. Right now there are only 2. so they need obviously more Whisperers, but you know, some allegiances are a little bit weak. We might get some more silvers come out in the future to buff it up a little bit. So, I mean, that'll be hard for RNG. That'll be hard for RNG. But it would be nice for, like, I don't know what we want to call it, like, accessibility. Basic tokens got nerfed. No more weapons or tunes to sell for depot tokens. This is true. This is true. This is why, like, farming that runner roadmap was extremely important. That runner roadmap was really good for 5 stars. But also you can get 6 stars and 5 stars guaranteed from your elite character tokens now, which you couldn't before. And you can buy 30 elite character tokens right now, if you haven't already, for just 3,000 cracked skulls, so not too expensive. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, not Raffaello. So no more walker heads in war. Nope. The current walker head selection that you've got right now is the last ones you can get. So if you need to get them, get them. Some tunes have passives which make their weapons proc more often, but you have to upgrade those passives. It's not like they're just going to happen. You don't show the weapon. I could switch to my other region because I've actually got it in my other region already, unfortunately. But it'll be 50% attack, I think. Wait, let me see. Splash. Okay, 45% attack, a huge bonus to AP when attacking, splash damage, the upgraded version, and then 1535. I have actually got it already in my other region, which makes me sad panda. Sad panda. Maggie up with throat slash, yeah. I really like Alphas though. Alphas looks really sick. Glenn has unique animation. With his attached weapon, he does a stab forward with his Wolverine. They're not Wolverine style claws. They're not Wolverine. I talked about it in my review of him. Nope. He's Vega from Street Fighter. That's Vega from Street Fighter, right? Wolverine had 4 or 5 blades, whereas Vega only had 2. I'm pretty sure someone who's a proper Street Fighter buff will be able to tell me. I haven't got my... Why am I going to my roster? Like, yeah, let me just check out my Glenn quickly. This is Vega from Street Fighter. Right? It's just he's got 2, whereas Vega had 1. Can't see your live streams, mate. It's buggy, continuously loading. I'm pretty sure it's going to be your side, John. Make sure you've updated your Windows, your YouTube app, if you're on a mobile phone, or if you're on an iPhone. This is a really old bug, so it shouldn't be an issue. But you should update to the latest version of your iOS. And there was a problem with one of the versions of iOS, and it made it so that for whatever reason YouTube videos just weren't showing, but you could hear the audio. The splash for regular webs and collateral... The splash for red weapons and collateral both proc, or is it useless for combo? No, they both proc at the same time, I'm pretty sure. Moon can confirm, but I'm pretty sure. Vega has 3? Man, if you're serious. He actually did, you know. I used to hate Vega, right? Because if you were Vega and you got hit enough, your claw would fall off and you'd have to go pick it up. That was pretty annoying. I guess he's got 3. Who has 2? Which character has 2 except Glenn himself here? I mean, these are basically knuckle dusters with, like, just blades attached to them, right? What do I think of Thomas Richards? I think he's pretty decent. I think it's pretty decent. Baraka. Maybe. Baraka had one in each arm. And that was a bone. Wasn't that just a bone? Oh no, it wasn't a bone. Oh no, it was. I'm not sure. Baraka was just one. He was kind of freaky, not gonna lie. Some of the Mortal Kombat enemies were really, really freaky. Like, just basically from some alien land. If you want to get a lot of food fast, go to the shop supply depot and supply markers, and you should show everyone. I mean, a lot of people know about those. Basically, when you level up a character, if you don't have the food available, which I do unfortunately, if you don't have the food available, it asks you for confirmation, and then it will use your supply depot markers. I'm really out of supply depot markers right now, but I don't really need them. I'm just selling my food bags now. Or opening my food bags and selling my food. Wolverine got 3 in each hand. Was it 3? Man, I thought it was more than 3. I think just more than 3 looks ridiculous, I guess. So why does wasn't it originally bone? Wasn't that the thing with Wolverine? Was originally it was actually his bone that was coming out of his hands, and then they turned into that. Was it the Adam? Is it? I can't remember what they. Was it adamantium, or is that just some other metal that's made up? I can't remember. But the special metal that they used to instead, basically, the unbreakable metal. Baraka just has spikes. Street Fighter Mortal Kombat is where it's at. I was a big fan of what was I a big fan of? The game I was a big fan of was I can't remember the name of it. Was it Killer Instinct? I was a big Killer Instinct fan. I think it was like it was always in Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat Shadow. Like that was like the main competition. But I was a big Killer Instinct fan. I didn't get to play it that much, but I really enjoed Killer Instinct quite a lot. Tekken was also good, yeah. I liked Tekken. But I was a big fan of Killer Instinct. Big fan. Ultra Combo. That one. That one, you know, that just in case you weren't sure. Just in case. Which Street Fighter did you play? The one I played huge amounts was actually on the Nintendo. One of the Nintendo. Was it Game Boy Advance? I think I played that one a lot. I used to play the old one on like Nintendo, like Super Nintendo or something like that, the original console, with friends. But I didn't. My family decided not to buy Nintendos when I was young and bought Sega. So I got some pretty good games on that, like Streets of Rage and the one with the Apache helicopter. I can't remember. Was it Desert Strike? What was the other one? NHL Ice Hockey was quite fun. The ice hockey game anyway. Streets of Rage was really good though. But yeah, my you know, you basically get Nintendo families or Street Fighter or Nintendo families or Sega families from back then. And my family decided to go Sega, and everyone I knew was Nintendo. Everybody. So it was pretty rough, but it was fun to go into their houses and playing the games at least. Yo, what's up, Spider? I'm so beast. Is that a compliment? Bone claws, but oh, it was adamant. I got the word right, man. Look at that. I'm not like a proper Marvel fan. I do like it, don't get me wrong, but I got that one right. I have a $10 gift card. What's the best thing to get in the shop? I'd probably just weigh it out, Tyler Smith, and try and complete the trainer pass, and then just buy the trainer pass, trainer key. I think that's $10, and you can get tons and tons of trainers. Or you could maybe add a little bit of money to it, and then buy yourself battle pass. He used to have bone claws, and they infused his bone marrow with adamantium. Yep. Oh, man. When you're right, you know. And most of the stream is waiting for him to answer your questions. Okay, bye. No worries, Jabe. It's all good. We're just chilling out, Jabe. Not trying to take it too seriously, but, you know, it's up to you. I think Shredder from early 2000s TMT comment. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. Let me have a little Google. Yeah, Shredder had two. Shredder had two. Oh my goodness. Everything comes back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And what's the funny thing is, right? Wasn't there a character in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that was a pizza delivery boy in the movie? Oh my... What? Wait. Are they trying to tell us that... Don't know what they're trying to tell us. I believe Negan... I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure you're right. They also have like really weird ones like Rambo and like the Terminator, I think, in Mortal Kombat. GameCube. Nope. Never got GameCube. Pitfire Arcade was awesome. I played so much on SNES. I used to play like 4-player Bomberman. I think it was on Super Nintendo. Yo, what's up, Tex? Welcome to the stream, man. You were defo about my age, 33. I will tell you this. I've always been tall, right? Really tall. And when I was 9, all my friends were like 14 and 15. Because I was as tall as them. You know? Like, I don't know how much I should say right now. But when I was like 10, 11, I was like nearly 6 foot, right? Nobody knew. This included like the guys some of the guys I hung out with, and some of the girls basically that we would go out and see. It could get a little bit embarrassing at times. It's like, yo, he's 11. Oh, those were the days. NHL on Mega Drive. Yeah, that was such a fun game. It really was. See you later, Lee. Thanks for tuning in. Alexander Lee. It's like James Bond. Lee. Alexander Lee. I actually got a proper date. Wish me luck. Good luck. Best of luck. Going to the local Irish pub for the first time since my state shut down. Relaxed a bit. Alright, have fun. Don't get too bevied. Remember, you are going to be a little bit weaker than you were before, so you don't have to get as many drinks to get wrecked. Just be careful. Unpopular opinion, but my favourite Walking Dead comic character is Dwight. I like Dwight quite a lot as well. I think they're saying that New York City is where you go for a proper protection during the zombie apocalypse. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Zombie apocalypse breaks out, I'm never going to the sewers ever. Like, I say ever again, like I've gone there before, but like, there'll be zero chance. Zero. What region am I currently in? I'm in Choctaw, or Choctaw, however you want to pronounce it. Are you like 6 foot 14 inches? No, I peaked early when it came to height. I'm 6'4", but I got to 6 foot when I was like 12, and then every year after that I got about an inch taller. I was about 15, and then I'm 6'4", you know. So other people caught up, but no one ever got as close to me. I probably wasn't. I was probably like 5'10" when I was 11, you know. But, you know, that's still pretty tall. I actually remember going to... It's kind of a strange memory, I know, but like, I was going to like family members' funeral. It's like the one time you get to see a lot of your family, sadly. I just... So many people thinking I was someone else. Because of my height, and obviously family just looked quite similar. And it was like, no, that's not blah blah. That's like, you know, my dad's name's Andrew. It's like, that's Andrew's son. And they're like, what? Just like, yeah. But yeah. If there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm going to some faraway farmhouse in Wales. If there's any sort of zombie issues, you go high, right? You go high in buildings. But the turtle's got your back, though. I mean, maybe. If you bring pizza. I hit 5'11" or so in 8th grade. I'm not sure how old that is. I've got no idea how old 8th grade is. How old is 8th grade? I'm not sure about grades in America. Like, for us, year 6, we have years 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is primary school. And then when you finish primary school, you actually go to a completely different school called secondary school. And then it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then when you complete 11, you go to a completely other new place called college. And then you go to college for like 2 or 3 years, depending on what you're studying. And then if you want to after that, you can go to university. Colleges can be inbuilt into some secondary schools. Like my secondary school had a it's called sixth form college. And I went to that just because I thought it was cool. I always thought the sixth form college kids were cool for no other reason except all of the kids in the school had to wear uniform except the people who are sixth form college. So I was like, I want to be that dude where I don't have to wear uniform, you know? And I can wear my own clothes. But I only went for 1 year and I just did like a business studies NVQ. The fact Americans call petrol a liquid gas annoys me. It's because it's called gasoline, right? And they're just calling it gasoline for the reduction in the word gasoline, not because they think it's gas. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason. It better be the reason, otherwise, yeah. It better be that damn reason, man. Oh, we've got mods to open, actually, haven't we? We might have some other goodies. Let's have a little look. I think I've got some like other crates and stuff to open. Supreme bag. Don't need Lilith so much yet. I think these daily reward crates are better than they were before. I think these can have something decent in them. I'm not 100% certain. I've got some plat mods today, guys. Oh, we've got a few. 5. Ooh. Ooh. Could get something good. Could get something good. Let's see what we get from these golds. If I get like a danger resist from these golds, I wouldn't be too mad. Nope. Okay, I've actually got 6 platinum mods because I'll show you why. Maybe 7. We'll see. Any guesses on these plat mods, guys? 13 in 8th grade. Okay. So what's the age split between your different schools in America? For the UK, it's when you're 11, 12, you go to the new school. So like whether you're 11 or 12. 10, 11 is the last year in one school, and then 11, 12 is the first year in the next school. I know you've got like, I don't know, is it called, I always hear these words in American school systems, like TV shows. I never understand what it means, like freshman and stuff, and sophomore and all this. I'm just like, oh, cool. These are words that I don't know because it doesn't mean anything to me. I think freshman just means first year, right? That's the only thing I could guess. Moon's American and he's not the most intelligent person I know. I mean, there's only one person who's the most intelligent person you know, so the majority of people you know aren't the most intelligent person you know, Noah. Did you know that? Noah's like, wait, what's going on right now? We ain't got time for those extra letters. Yeah, I get that actually. Aluminium. That's too many letters. Let's just pull 3 of those letters out. You know? I know you showed us already, but can you show us your Tyrese weapon again? Yeah, I can do in a sec. I'll do. If you remind me after I do my mods, I can do that, Williams. But it's 45% attack, huge AP on attack, which I don't think it even needs the huge AP. I don't think it needs the huge AP, not for a first turn weapon. So, but yeah, huge AP on attack, 20% to self, Wakizashi, 1535. Thank you very much, JW West. Appreciate it. Death, bleed, attack on attack, attack. Freshman is 9th grade. Okay, I mean, I guess. Middle school. We have 3. Elementary is 3 to 14 years old. 14 to 18 is high school. 3 to 14. So 14-year-olds are in the same school as 3-year-olds. That's so weird. In the UK, it's 5 to 11. And then 11 to 15, I think. Or 11 to 16. But anyway, Royal Britannia, yeah. Attack set HP. What do American school university? I think they call it college unless it's a really big university like Harvard and Yale. I think they call themselves universities. I don't think Harvard call themselves a college, right? But it's pretty much the same thing as what a college delivers, right, in America. Like uni and college are the same thing. Unless like community college is the same as Yale and the same as Harvard. It just doesn't look as good on your CV, right? Pretty much. There may be certain things you can't learn. It's mainly about just what the word Harvard means on your CV rather than what you're actually learning. What Daniel said, 5 to 12 elementary, 13 to... Oh, so it's a different school. 13 to 14 is an actual separate school? Or is it in the same, like, school building as a high school and stuff? Man, it's crazy. Okay, I'm going to open some of these, see what we get. Okay, that's not terrible. It's not terrible. At least it's, it's okay. I won't be needing that just yet. It's not great. It's not great. Not a nice combo. Next out. Okay, got HP on defense. I think someone said HP on defense. Attack HP set. What's up, Michael? Welcome to the stream, Michael. Thanks for tuning in. Attack. No, sorry. HP at defense set. Someone said attack HP set. That was Noah. I don't think anyone said this one. Come on, give us a nice juicy one. Okay, I'll take AP Drain. I'll take AP Drain. It's not too shabby, especially with some of the signature moves being offensive, which would still proc AP Drain, and that could go on Glenn, to be honest. And Reflect. I will actually take a Reflect. I don't mind that. HP set as well. It's pretty good. I'll take those. Okay, the bonus mod we've got is somewhere back here. Is it in this one? Or this one? There we go. It's a guaranteed set mod. I can't remember what this was from. I think it was from like Survivors Club Depot or something. I'm gonna go for defense. Let's see what we get. Hopefully something good. Oh, okay. I'll take. That's probably the best. Like, if it was on attack, I wouldn't have been as happy. If it was on crit set, wouldn't have been happy. If it was on HP set, it would have been okay. But I'll take that. Obviously, we need to get a little bit lucky with the rolls on that one. I don't think I got too many bad mods there, so I don't know if I've got 2 to delete effectively. I'll keep this for now. If I have 2 to get rid of, I can get an extra mod, but I don't think I do. It doesn't look like I do, really. No worries. Okay, let's see what else we get. Give us the good rolls. 7. There's not any ones. That would be appreciated. You know what's happening now, guys, don't you? Keep Earl out. Don't let Earl block the door. -2. It wasn't as bad as what it could have been. -10. -45. There we go. That's really powerful on Mythic characters. That's awesome. That is really strong on Mythic characters. I will take that. What was another one? We'll go for this stat mod. This looks good. Up to 5% we can get on a roll. 2.4. If we get over 3.3, it's reasonable. Oof. Oof. Come on, give us a big roll here. We need a saving roll. I like to get 20% plus on my stat mods now. But this isn't going to be 20%. I think we'd be lucky to get 17.5 sort of region. It's becoming expensive. It's separate. Okay, I got my Pete back. Brought him with skulls. Got him to tier 2. Definitely buy silvers with skulls, guys. That is one of the best things you can buy in there for sure. Madeline and... Oh man, this is really becoming expensive. It's going to give me that 1.6%. I can feel it. Farming the training speed territories are making my games lag so much. Restart. Oh, we got a 5. We got a 5. The comeback. Restart your game, Noah. Restart your game. So, like, just... if you're talking about, like, doing what I'm doing here, see, mine's okay. But every now and again, it can lag for me as well. Like, hit the button where your game does this. And then get rid of your game so it's gone. And then restart it. And it generally fixes the lag issues, I found. Even just doing what I just did, which is back out and then go back in, could fix it. It seems to fix the lag quite a bit, I've noticed. But yeah, the speed up training territories are crazy. Restarting didn't work for you. Oof. We had Wayland upgrade the mod. It just took a long time to do it, but it was worth the wait. Is that what you're telling me? I think I had one more mod to upgrade. Was it the taunt one? Oh man, we used a lot of stuff. Yeah, we'll upgrade the taunt one. 17% resist. 13%, nice. Ooh. Already 67% guaranteed. 68. Just had 1 extra percent. Well, thank you very much, game. 68% isn't terrible. It's better than your average silver golds for sure. Was there any others that I got that were good? AP drain, reflect. I'll check out what I can get for a reflect. 7.5. I think you want 50% plus on this, basically, right? Which we're gonna get by the looks of things. Restart your game. That's the workaround. Yeah, until they fix it. But that's been an issue for an extreme long time, like 2 years. I was using Maggie for lead because of her 20%. Is this a mistake? No, not at all. Not at all. I think right now, like, intermediary leaders is absolutely fine. You might not want to maybe max her out unless you actually like her a lot, because you can just use her as fodder down the line. And even if you max her out, you're only using gear and stuff, but you can fodder her for someone else down the line, which is what I think is good about silvers. Like, if I eventually grow out of using Dante and Kelly, 53%, that's not bad. So those are the two I've maxed. I've maxed Dante and Kelly. If I eventually grow out of using these characters, I can just use them to 5-star a gold character, which means, like, it just seems to be better that way. So putting initial levels into a silver isn't necessarily a bad idea, especially on your defense team, because you can get characters that have no attached weapons. Like, that's why Kelly and Dante are even better than. It isn't just that they're good characters; it's that don't have attached weapons as well. My highest AP drain is -50 on a gold mod. I think I've got quite a high one as well. I'm not sure. I've unequipped a lot of mine, so I can maybe just have a quick look. The best place to look is... Isn't it in management or something? Is it here? Okay, 39. I think I've got some 40s, that's for sure. 41. Oh, 50 is going to be maxed, right? I got a 41. I think my other region has a 44. But I'll take that 45, wherever it is. Where is it? 45 and a 43 up there. It's nice. It's nice. Can you check public chat so I can see you from the right region? If I'm in the right region. I prefer not. I prefer not. If you want to see if you're in the right region, you can just check territories and see if my faction has taken this territory, or just check the leaderboards and see if I'm in what place? 15th, 17th place in the level up. Haven't got around to watching the character reviews yet, but just based off of best character, which gold should I get from the grey market launch shop? I think they all have a spot. I'm personally going for Glenn. I think if you lack a gold damage dealer, Andrea's good. Andrea's a good gold damage dealer. Yumiko you can get in Supply Depot. Dexter is available in some other parts of the game as well. This is the only really easy place to get Glenn and Andrea until the War Depot refreshes in a day. And then you can get Glenn in there as well. Well, maybe not a day. I think it might come up at the weekend. But yeah, and Andrea, this is like really hard to get Andrea. But I like Glenn a lot. A whole bunch. Is your GC crazy? It can be. But at the same time, like, it's just, I don't know what people are writing in there. And there are sometimes, like, some racist or homophobic thing that's said. And I don't want that on my stream, you know? There can just be some people who write some terrible things, unfortunately. That's why I don't check PMs when I'm on stream and stuff like that. I've had people come up to my stream and just be like, yo, check your PMs. And they've said really, really kind stuff. It's just, I can't, you know? I genuinely can't. It's just an easy bait for someone who wants to disrupt my stream. I get, like, you guys don't see it so much, but I get people come into my chats and type some pretty terrible stuff, but YouTube auto blocks it and I just delete it. You guys don't even see it. There are some people who just take their time out of their lives to do that stuff. It's like, yeah, whatever. For me, it's like one click and I get rid of what they say, and they never even realize that what they say is removed, you know? And they get shadow banned on my channel. So every time they comment after that, they don't even realize that I can't see it. No one can see it. You know? There's so many people shadow banned on my channel. They comment on my videos and probably say some random terrible stuff still, but no one sees it. I think there was an offer that I saw. Was it? Oh, it's gone. I think it was 2,500. We got another token. Let's get that token. Let's get that token. Give me that token. You just delete it. A lot of the time I just hide them. Sometimes you guys delete it. Sometimes I delete it. That's what my mods are there for, which is great. I do appreciate it. But it's really quick to do. Let's get that pull in. How much is this per pull? Have I got another token? Oh, it doesn't let you do one pull at a time. You have to pay for 4. Interesting. I wonder if you get a different character each time it resets. Or is it always Sword Maggie? Do you think they're going to do like fast for a week? Like, they're doing fast in 2 different things. They're doing fast in here. And then they're doing this fast promo wheel that's coming up tonight. Do you think they're going to do like alert next week and then like strong and then tough? So we could potentially get like 1 silver per week as a free-to-play. I guess it's a little extra. But again, spreading it around a little bit. I kind of need very specific traits right now. Oh yeah, I get that. I have like 5 people blocked. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I delete it. I delete it. What are we here for? Well, I'll be honest. I'm not sure. Moon. Because yesterday? Monday, there was some guy who spammed my chat with the same comment like 30 times. I swear. And you commented right afterwards, didn't even delete him. I was like, bruh. And YouTube didn't even like pick it up. It wasn't anything terrible. It's just he was just spamming. Same thing over and over again. It's just one of these people who'd never been on my chat and is just like impatient for me to answer his question. Rip to the nether realm. I just said sub to lockdown on YouTube, but yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from. Yeah, I mean, there are some people who just don't like me, man. That's the way it goes. I may have 13,000 subs, but it only takes a handful of people who take serious amounts of time out of their lives to try and disrupt someone else's experience. Like I was on Invisinerd's stream the other day. He had a couple of trolls. It's just I've never got the mindset behind it, especially when it's not done in a friendly, funny way. When it's done in a completely disruptive way, I've just never understood it. It's like I kind of feel sorry for the people who do it. That's my honest thing. I honestly just genuinely feel sorry for someone who gets like what their life experience must be like, where that's what brings them joy, you know. But that's me. Okay, let me finish this roadmap. Like I had one the other day. I showed this to Moon and Tex in a PM on Discord, where someone commented on my video, 10,000% this guy works for Scopely, and then they commented twice more, just block capitals, liar. And I was like, it wasn't even like my video was anything terrible. It was just my like guide on how to level up characters and tier them up and upgrade their skills. It's my level up guide, you know, just literally my level up guide. Someone went proper like nuts and got mad at me. I was just like, okay, buddy. Okay. Sometimes you just get them, you know. There's not much you can do about it. Okay, how many of these skulls have I got now? Can I buy more stuff? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to buy the last these. And I'm going to move on to the old Mythics. I should be able to get the last these. And I'm probably going to go for military supplies in my last stuff. I seem to be getting more 4-star tokens from somewhere. I'm pretty sure I'm getting more 4-star tokens. Is it from like... Is it from scavenger camps? Like the missions in scav camps. And one of these is giving 4-star tokens. Lockdown confirmed. 1 silver mythic daily login rewards. Man, I would... I wish there was something we could work towards, especially in the first 2 weeks. I kind of understand it from one perspective. Like, it would be hard for any new players to come into the game if there's so many people with established rosters straight away. But I still think that like every single tournament that happens, like right now we've got an SR, right? Let's see how much is got. Like nothing here is to do with mythic characters, trainers, old tier gear. This is to do with the event. Sure, let's do the event. But I'm pretty sure, I haven't even looked, but I'm pretty sure the tier system, whatever it's called, the completion rewards haven't got anything to do with it. Yeah, just Like, they could probably put a silver mythic somewhere here. That is actually legit though. There's a lot of trainers, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of trainers. But like, one silver mythic at legendary? I think the last milestone on every single tournament should just be a silver mythic. That's only like 5 or 6. It's only 5 or 6 silvers a week, but you're hitting top milestone, you know? That ain't easy. It's time consuming, money consuming, you know? That's my opinion of the biggest impact they could do. So I can work towards a silver every day. It'd be cool if it was a choice box as well. I will be honest though, the completion reward trainers are legit here. That 50 Brady's. 80. It's 80 Brady's. 35 Berts. That's actually really good if you complete legendary. Is this a harder tournament or something? Is it just normal? Is this normal SR? Or is it a harder version? Because that is actually pretty legit. I've got Glenn and lucky enough to pull Zeke. Now I'm desperate thirsty for fast straight silvers. I'm in the same position. I've got Alpha and I've got Zeke who both need it. I'm going to get Glenn too, so I'm going to need it there. I'm going to need legit like 40 fast just for those 3 characters and not got no way to get them. I have my attack lieutenants to level 100. Nice, Killer Spider. Have you been using your speed up crates? You must have, right? You lied all through that video though. Yeah, I was lying about leveling up characters, guys. You don't have to level up characters. You don't have to do that. It's a complete lie. You're getting them from New Me Fever, the scab mission. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Scopy not paying us. We don't work for them. Yeah, indeed. Scavs, yeah, Scavs. Yeah, the prestige mission. So I might be able to get like another 1,000 select tokens from that. No worries, no, it's all good. It's all good. I opened some mods now. I think you're around though for that. Is the 350 coin offer for a voodoo doll worth it? If you're really desperate, piece of cake, right now, from right this second, piece of cake, you can get at least 27 of the heads on spike doing nothing else except the roadmaps. So just calculate how many you need. As long as you do the roadmaps, you can get 27 more. There's going to be an SR today that's going to finish as well. So your position here, you're going to get more. Now, as long as you finish in the top 125, you're going to get 6, and that's great. That's where I'm aiming for. I mean, unless you want to go for 2, like I could maybe sneak in like a Dexter at the end. I'm not sure. I'd have to go pretty ham, I think, if I wanted to get like a Dexter or a Yumiko at the end. Which, I mean, it wouldn't maybe be impossible. But, I mean, I think I can get Dexter or Yumiko right now. Let me just see. Yeah, I could get them right now. Could I get 90 from here? I'm going to get 27 from the roadmap. I'm going to get 27 from the roadmap. So I need to get 63 from tournaments. Don't know about that one. I mean, level up's quite important. This is going to be another 4. So then I'd need 59 more. There's going to be another 2 solos, and as long as I come in top 50, it's going to be really hard. I don't think it's going to be possible. And there's not much I can do with the leftover dolls, honestly, so I don't have to kill myself for it. Lockdown's level up gate revealed. Go and check out my video, guys. It's definitely a level up gate. What you do, guys, it's crazy, is when you go into a character, right? It's nuts. I don't think anyone's discovered this until I discovered it. You go into a character, you click this button, this slide bar, right? You do this, click this button underneath it, and it gives you points. At the top, you see the renown. And then when you get those, you get these rewards called millstones. I'm not sure if anyone's heard of these before. and they go into your inbox and you get rewards. It's like some sort of new feature that was added to the game recently. Never seen it before. God damn. I used a few, but still have a lot. Sorry, I used a few, but still have a lot left over. What, silvers? You're lucky then. I'm jelly. Is Mr. Lou good to use with Shiva? He is still pretty annoying, not gonna lie. I love millstones, I know, right? I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I only need 15 for Glenn. Yeah, you're gonna be fine, Pizza. You're gonna be fine. Unless you want to go for like another one afterwards, then you would obviously need stuff extra. But they'll probably do the offers again, so you can see what it's like in a little bit. That's not too bad. So that's another 6. So you're getting 12. That's not too bad. But the cracked skulls, they needed to add something else with the cracked skulls. I think Noah hit on the head. I think it was Noah or Mr. C. They should have had armory tokens in here. Armory tokens I need a lot right now. I'm holding back as much as possible. I did actually make a mistake, guys. I'll hold my hands up. I did actually 5-star weapon. I didn't need to. I made a complete mistake. I used 50k armory tokens, and I 5-starred a weapon for no reason. Literally no reason. It was such a bad decision that I didn't even fully upgrade the weapon when I 5-starred it. There's just no reason to 5-star it. I don't even know what I was going through my head. It's because I put on my team and I thought I could put a better weapon in her hands, but the only reason I had her in my team was for that 3rd slot, so I didn't need to 5-star it. I was just like, why did I do that? I was just half asleep when I 5-starred it. It's just don't make key decisions when you're half asleep. Rip 50k tokens. See you later. Someone say gate. So the extra dolls do have some value. Can do, potentially. It came with the update. You could, yeah. I was paying attention to something else and I heard gate and I was like, what? Millstones game's rigged, I know, man. Level ups never get old. Yeah. Lou drops with 1 hit now. I mean, he does. But if he doesn't have an absolute defense weapon, it can be frustrating. But it just can slow it down for your first turn teams. Don't try and delete the stream. I'm caught. I'm caught red-handed. If you saw my comment on Glenn video, but you can get 24 AP if he procs 2 AP drain effects in 1 attack. Mod, signature move. I don't know if you can proc mod and signature move in the same turn, but you can get a weapon with AP drain. Someone actually brought this to my attention. So potentially, I mean, you've got extra chances of doing it. If you've got this weapon here, when attacking, a better chance to cause minus 30 AP to the enemy. That's an AP drain. I'm not sure. I would have to double check if that worked with him. But that should potentially work as well, right? Because that's an AP drain. But because the terminology is not the same, it might not be. But it definitely works with the mod because I tested it. The mod 100% works. Because I tested it in my video. But the wording here is a minor chance to cause AP drain to the enemy. And we'll have to see if the wording in his thing is AP drain, the weapon might not work. Let's just go to skills here. Whenever this character performs an action that includes an AP drain effect, 50% chance for this character to get 12 AP. It's whether they consider that weapon AP drain. As much as it is doing exactly the same thing, it doesn't say the word drain. It just says a better chance to cause minus 30 AP to the character. Kind of like, it says AP down. I would assume it's the same, right? Would you assume that's the same? That should work. Only reason was for slot 3. I know I made a massive mistake there. Messed up big time. Any update on the Mythic offer gate you did a video on? Nope, no information. I'm guessing at this point there's not going to be any like communication on it. I've made many drunk whoopsie daisies yet. That's probably the worst one I've done. I don't think I've ever done anything. I did that one. Oh, I did do one. I think I told you guys where I in the last 2 minutes of an SR while I was dozing off, I was lying in my bed, just you know when you're dozing off and it just my finger started tapping the screen, and I fully coin repaired my entire roster on an SR in the last 2 minutes. Fortunately, support were were able to fix that for me, because that cost me a lot of coins for nothing. That's the worst one that's ever happened to me. Sleep's the one that gets me. If I'm only just waking up or I'm going to sleep and I'm tired, I make mistakes. I don't play RTS in bed anymore. I play in different games. Can you test in your other region? I can, but I'm not gonna do it on stream. I've been asked not to go on that region on stream. Originally it was okay for me to do that, but after discussions, after I did it during the Jesus video, basically the outcome was they prefer me not to go on that region, just because it can have things that are slightly different. And so I was just like, yes, fine. If I'm being instructed to not to show it, then it's fine. Just got a second gate from Select Recruits. Nice. It's okay. Lock works for scope play and can reverse it. Nope. How do you make Tyree's AR first turn? Oh, right, yeah, you wanted to start weapon. Sorry, I do apologise. You had requests. There we go. I use that weapon. I feel like I've done a drunk whoopsie next day. Yeah. What's your opinion on Maggie's AR and signature moves? They are pretty damn solid. Drunk warring is fun though. I haven't really checked out Maggie just because she was instantly sort of put at a disadvantage by Magna. All other teammates get focused for 1 turn and 20 AP. That's not actually that bad. 4 characters get 20 AP. That's really actually pretty good. She's really fast as well. Yeah, she's actually pretty good as a support character. She looks cool as well. She looks like, you know, like wood elves do in RPG. She looks like a wood elf. I think it's mainly that feathery thing on her shoulder. And her signature move is a daze. Yeah, that's pretty useful. It's turn 2 on attack. Yeah, she seems to be a pretty good support character on an attack team. So it's not terrible. It's just a shame she's a leader that you potentially... I mean, you could potentially use her as your attack leader. She wouldn't be terrible. It's not going to be as good as, like, Rick, in my opinion, but yeah. When attacked, 35% chance to remove a negative effect from a teammate. Hey, that's again, that's not too bad. But you'd have to put in a lot of military supplies to max it out. I kind of think that silver should have been cheaper to max out the rushes and signature moves and stuff and their passives. I think you only need to do 15 upgrades. Nope, 20. I'm pretty sure it's just as expensive on a silver, unfortunately. So like, silvers are generally only useful for the majority of the people in the short term to fill gaps. I think it just would have been really cool if it didn't cost so much to raise their abilities. They have got less of them, to be fair. So she's only got... Oh, she's got 4. If you want extra damage, that's a lot of extra damage as well. I thought she hit 2. When she was rushing me, it seemed like she was hitting 2 people. The 20 AP to team is solid. Yeah. Does sound actually pretty good. I do have 2 of them tiered up, but they were going to be fodder for my Zeke. So I've got 1 tier 3 here and 1 tier 2, but they're going to be fodder most likely. Appreciate it, Spider. I appreciate it. We're closing in on the 100 likes on the stream today. Closing in. Is it a rabbit's tail? That's not a rabbit's tail. Rabbit's tails are little tiny, like, fluffy things. That's not a rabbit's tail, is it? Nah. That looks more like... Honestly, it's going to be a bit grim. It looks more like an eagle. It's more like what eagles have on their backs. Well, it looks like just fur. It looks like just a fur. Maybe like a sheep fur, or like it could be just sheepskin, or just you know, just a bit of wool. Looks a bit too straight though. Wool is normally quite fluffy, unless that's multiple rabbit tails or one huge rabbit, bruv. A massive rabbit, you know what I'm saying? That's too bad, but I totally forgot that region instruction from Scopely makes sense. Yeah. It's one of them things. I mean, I could get potentially, like, every now and again, very strict permission to show things on live streams. Very specific things, but yeah. But yeah, Maggie looks pretty decent piece of cake, but you need really good damage dealers around her. I don't think she's going to get much done by herself. I remember you showing us parts of Jesus like 10 minutes before the event dropped. That was actually okay, because I have 24 hours embargo to show stuff. So that was okay. But it did raise questions on the potential of it doing stuff on live stream. Because you saw the way I did it. I blocked off everything and I went to his profile. You didn't see anything about him until I got to his profile. And that was just more for fun. It was just because he wasn't updated on... He wasn't updated in-game. He was like TBD in some parts. And I mean, I can 100% understand that. Which was really disappointing, honestly, because there was a period where the event characters are things that the most people in the community get hyped about, right? And when I did my preview videos, if there's an event character and I don't get to do a preview video on them before they come out, I miss out myself on a potentially really big video that I could work on. A lot of people, you know, obviously wouldn't get the hype behind that character. And Jesus was probably the most nuts ever free-to-play character. So yeah, that was a shame all round. But that stream, that stream turned out to be quite a bit of fun though, so it's all good. Leveled up, refreshed my depot one time, and there was Wayland in there. Shall I pick him up like that? I think so. He's a good tier 5. I think he's going to be important for attack teams. And this heavy training lags out a bit, doesn't it? What's up, Basil? Welcome to the roster. I'm going to sacrifice you to the level up gods very soon, but welcome. It's a rabbit's foot tail. Tell this guy what? That can't. The rabbit's tail. There's never a rabbit that big. Maggie killed bugs. New mythic Michonne in Conquest. Yeah, we've seen Michonne. We've seen Dr. Stevens. I think I've done all my Conquest stages. Let me just check. We've seen Miss Sharon and Dr. Stevens so far. So they're most likely going to be promos in the coming months. Most likely. These city folk don't know what it's like growing up in the wilderness. If there is a rabbit, bruv, like straight up, I don't know too much, but if there is a rabbit where its tail is the size of a woman's shoulder, I am never going into a forest ever again. Rabbits have them teeth though, and they can be pretty lethal. I've seen Watership Down. That Doc Stevens is a beast. I've got some really cool info on Doc Stevens. When I did my review video of him, I can reveal it. But I do have a little bit of inside info about Dr. Stevens and his design, which I think some people might be surprised at. Dinosaur rabbits. It's like Springfield in The Simpsons, you know, next to the power plant. Scary rabbits, man. I don't want to see these rabbits. No, thank you. No, thank you. People in my faction have struggled with Conquest. I have not had an issue. I've not had too much of an issue with it either. I mean, it really depends on where you've invested your resources. I generally invest my resources quite heavily in attack team characters, and you can see I went for 3 attack team characters just to have a variation. I've heavily used Tyrese and Sandy so far. Shiva's got a bit of usage, but I'm going to be using Shiva a bit more long term. If I could reverse my tiering up of Shiva, this is the downside of gold mythics, okay? You don't know how good a gold mythic is, like really know how good a gold mythic is, until you tier it up and test it out. And once you've tiered it up and tested it out, you can't reverse your investment of silver mythics if you're not 100% happy with the character at the time. I would refund the Shiva stuff so I could put it on Alpha or Ezekiel right now if I could. And I think Shiva's going to be better off in a month or so. I need to have a much more specific team built for Shiva. Like I need Shiva, Vincent, like certain burn weapons. I need Abe in the team as well. Like it needs an all-round team to get Shiva going. Whereas these characters don't. These characters can nuke by themselves. So yeah. That's the thing. That is the thing. Doc has Halo specialist skill. Yep. Stevens actually has a turn 1 signature move that gives him 100% AP. Oof. The Killer Rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail bring... True enough, true enough. Burn and Bleed always got a place in the meta. True enough. But you also had to you also have to make a very big team for that. And the biggest downside of Burn Bleed is they need control. I don't think there's any really high tier controllers. Not like you had in S-Class era and stuff, where you can control like quite a lot of a team. I think if they brought out a shield, you could maybe have a controller that way. Force control. Is Alpha good? And would you put splash damage on Sandy? Yeah, for sure. I like Alpha a lot. I think Alpha's, for me, Alpha's a top tier damage dealer on a defense team. For me. She gets still pretty good defense stats. She'd probably be a defense team character for me. Like this is a defense team I'm playing with. Like was messing around with. I just don't know who I'd put in there. Like a command long term, or I'm not sure. But this is more like a short term defense while I've got Kelly and Dante. I'm not sure who would go in that last slot, to be honest. I could put like Frost, seems pretty decent. Also could do Gov, could be pretty good. Also could do Thomas Richards. Also could do like a Revive. Another Revive. Maybe Erica, if I got her from War. She's pretty good. I need to review Erica as well. Glenn or Andrea? I'm going for Glenn, Paul, personally, but if you don't have a really high tier damage dealer, Andrea's a good pick. I enjoy using Shiva. I benched Abe after a couple of days. I think the combo of both of them together is going to be good. Because Shiva has a chance of doubling any bleed that Abraham has already doubled, I think. Burn that Abraham has already doubled. Like it's a rare occasion where you could potentially double Lacerate or double Arsonist. Something. I'm pretty happy with Negan. Going up to 59k damage and he is still under tier 4. Nice. It's because he's the central character. Central characters, you can get really high attack stat on them. Like the Sandy here. If I was to put 1535s all around her, you can see her attack just goes up. It'll just constantly go up based on the 1535s all around her. 45k damage. And I don't think she has the highest attack stat off base. But yeah. I have that team except I have Gabriel in. Yeah, Gabriel's okay. Gabriel's okay. Just put Tyrese with absolute defense weapon on defense. Yep. I kind of like Sandy better than Tyrese on defense teams. Rick, Ty, Carl, Shiva, and S-Class Rick. On defense. Or, oh no, on attack. That'll be attack, right? Ty, Carl, and Shiva. Okay. 1535 or crit expert on Glenn. I mean, he's more of a support character in my mind. So 1535 would buff someone else. I mean, him critting is extremely important. So if you really based a lot of your attack team around that 20 AP, then crit expert would obviously be important. I need to build a crit expert weapon, to be honest. But like, if you were having to build a very specific weapon, like let's say you were going to upgrade this one, piece of cake, and you put crit expert on that, that's literally just going to be only good for him. But if you put 1535 on this, it's not that as big of an investment. It's still going to be pretty good for an attack team. But it's not going to be as big an investment, which is going to be pretty good. I sub S-Class Rick for Dante on defense. Same team though. Rick on your defense leader. If you're going to pick up Glenn, Spider, I think Glenn is actually a pretty decent defense leader. I was originally going to make him my leader before I pulled Zeke. Just the 20 HP bonus is good, and the fact that I was going to level him up anyway. The crit is more of a bonus, but it's not a terrible bonus. I have an Impair Knife with 40 attack. That is 5-star weapon for Glenn. Just need that 4 slot. I would go for 1535 then. On that. Yeah, I'd go for 1535. Moon's got one of those. He swears by it, but he did also mistakenly upgrade it. That was probably one of those drunk upgrades. But at least he got it perfect. At least he got it perfect. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to end the stream here because I need to record a video tonight so I can edit it tonight and render it tonight for tomorrow morning. I think... Which video would you prefer to see? You guys get to choose. I'm going to do one of these two characters today, tomorrow, and then the other character will be on probably Monday. Would you prefer to see Erica tomorrow? Or would you prefer to see Elodie tomorrow? Whichever one you don't pick, I'll do on Monday. So I can do Elodie or Erica. Either is good. These are the characters that are going to be in the War Depot. So the characters I need to check out. You want me to do Erica for tomorrow and then Elodie for Monday? Okay. Okay. We'll do Erica for tomorrow. Like, her animation is by far one of the best. Without a doubt. Like, it's just nuts. It's going to be really distracting though. It's okay. I'm going to have these up for some of it, so you're not going to see so much. But it's just so distracting. Just because it's just, yeah, it's very, very animated. She doesn't ever reload either. And then we are going to be reviewing Dwight probably next week as well. I like that his clip goes in and out of his weapon. That's kind of cool. Just a small little thing, but Dwight will probably be next Tuesday or Wednesday. I will be streaming War this weekend as well, guys. So I'll be streaming on Saturday if you want to tune in for War. And then I also have like a week ahead in RTS video on the Sunday. So I want to thank you very much for tuning in today's stream, guys. If you didn't see my reviews of my characters this week already, I did Yumiko, Dexter, and Glenn, who are the 3 characters that I hadn't reviewed already from here. And I showed how they worked. Dexter looked pretty good for against Ezekiel himself. Yumiko, lots of control, but Glenn, obviously the support around that AP gain looked really interesting. And I did show how one of his passives works with AP Drain. AP Boost was interesting, but I showed how one of the passives works with AP Drain mods and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to check out how they work, like before picking them up, I've reviewed all 4 of these characters now, so you can get a better idea how it works. But yeah, that's the end of my stream today, guys. I wanna with the infinite clip. Yeah, it's like playing. It's basically just like a movie character that just never reloads, like Rambo or something. Infinite ammo. But thank you very much for tuning in. I want to give a shout out to Shani, who hit me up with a donation over on Streamlabs. Thank you very much, Shani. We also had 3 new members today. We had Jericho, Keith, and we also had Noah. Thank you very much for the new members, although some of them are returning. I appreciate the returns as well. And we had Daniel with the 99-cent super chat, super cool sunglasses sticker. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next stream on Saturday. That is the end of this stream today. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye.